There we are. Okay. Hey there, everyone. For those of you who don't know what we're doing today, I recently took part in a MapLabs competition, and I submitted an entry to that. It's still being judged currently. The official judging is not out yet, and we're gonna be playing all the entries, of which there are 11. For now, we're gonna be playing all the other ones. If we still have time by the end, I will also play my own one, do like a developer commentary of sorts, I guess. About things that I think I did well, about things where I think I failed, about the updates I did after it released, because there were some. Yeah, that's about it. And let me quickly make all the announcements and stuff. And then we'll jump right into it. Kept you waiting long enough. Also, we're gonna put it in a tier list. One sec. I hope this switch works. It doesn't. Perfect. There we go. We're gonna be doing a tier list of all of them. Except mine. I would feel kind of weird putting my own map in a tier list. Saying like, I don't know, this is better than that one or whatever. Okay. But yeah. Let's make all the announcements here. There we go. Also, in other news, actually I'm gonna be waiting for a bit until more people join in. Yeah. I assume this will be a somewhat long stream, probably. Historically, every single MapLabs stream has taken quite a while. So assume a 3-hour stream at least. Probably. Then again, most maps are probably gonna be like 10 minutes long, so if there are 10 maps. But we're looking at least 2 hours, probably more. Alright. Let's change it. By the way, I'm basically blind on all of this. I saw a bit of 1UP playing Intoxication. That's the only thing I saw. That's the only one I'm kinda aware of. Every other entry, I'm completely blind. I have no idea about any of them. Lucia's blind, yes. I can't see, actually. This is the reveal. I'm coming out as blind. Okay. I think most people will have joined by now. Let me quickly make an important announcement, guys. As you may have seen, Abiotic Factor video out now on Patreon. Releasing after the stream on YouTube. Depending on when we're done. Maybe it will be a bit. It will probably be right after the stream that I publish it. I need you guys to watch that. If you're here right now, you have to promise to me that you're watching that in its entirety. Because this is gonna be a fight, an uphill battle against the algorithm. And this video has to do well. It has to. And I think it's a good video. I'm not just, I don't know. It is a very good video. I'm very proud of it, actually. And you guys will like Abiotic Factor, I'm pretty sure. If you like Half-Life, you will like Abiotic Factor. So yeah, go and watch it. It's a half an hour long video after the stream. After the stream it's releasing. Somewhere between like 10 minutes and 2 hours after the stream ends. It will be releasing. Okay. Yeah, I think that's basically everything. I say we jump right into it. First let me say hi to some people. Hey there, Edward, Darwin, Jeffinator, Grazer, Lustin. Names I recognize. But probably also some new people, hopefully. Some MapLabs people maybe watching. I saw Dance Card in chat earlier. Ah, there he is again. Dance Card, what up? Very excited to play your one. Again, I saw a bit of it on 1UP stream, but I intentionally looked away quite a few times because I didn't want to see everything. But yeah. I'm gonna play every one of them. Yes, there are 10 of them. And hey there, Jolene Jameson. Welcome to the stream. Right. Enough yipping yapping. Let's jump right in. Shit. My Stream Deck thingy isn't working. My shitty Chinese rip-off Stream Deck. I'm not even kidding. This is literally Chinese. I've said this a few times, but the entire program I used to control it isn't Chinese. All because I wanted to save like $20. Okay. There we go. Can you show it? It looks normal. It looks fairly normal, to be fair. Oh shit, Johnny James, remember, thank you. It looks normal, like a normal Stream Deck. There's a bobber button, as you can see. The cable is kind of short, I can't really hold it up that well. It looks normal, but it just says some phone instead of Stream Deck. Don't buy this. I don't recommend buying this. Okay, thank you for the donation. That's some bobber on screen, of course. Alright. Let's go. By the way, is the music good volume? Let me know. Also, am I live on... Yeah, I'm live on Twitch. Good. Almost forgot. Do you have like a Chinese stream deck? Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying right now. Chinese stream deck. Chinese or Asian? I'm pretty sure it is literally... I wouldn't say Chinese to Asia. I don't like when people do that. I literally mean China. I mean China, the country. I thought the language was Chinese. So, I may be wrong, but I don't think I am. Okay, let's get into it. I think we'll just play these in order as they're listed here. Except for mine, that we'll do that last. Let's start with this one. This is a bonus entry. There are like 4 bonus entries here. I'll try and list them when we're playing them. But yeah, let's get into it. How cold is it you wear a hoodie? It's pretty cold here. This level is focused on a fishing minigame. Wait for things to get caught, then keep or discard them. There's a goal, 6 foopies and 6 scrap, but you can leave at any point. Have fun. I've never seen a half map being a fishing minigame. Hey there, Cash. Fishing. This looks very beautiful though. Like, this is the exact thumbnail of the map. This looks very beautiful. Apparently, was this map? There was like some map that includes a Dishonored reference. And this may be it, but I don't know what exactly that will be. Sit in chat. Let me actually look around first. This is probably where we leave, I assume. Okay, beautiful map. Let's see this fishing minigame. How does one fish in Half-Life? Without map base. Oh, interesting. Can we zoom? No, I can't zoom. Caught worthless trash. Well, we keep that. I didn't have to do anything, by the way, to fish that. Caught a leech. Oh, we're keeping that. Okay, I see. The pieces laying here. Big ass fishing rod, it really is. Caught a fish. it's a little so no inputs. And the only input I'm making is keeping the fish or discarding them. I like that they're actually in there. Caught worthless trash. I'm gonna just spam this because we need like 6 fish and 6 pieces of scrap. Which seems like we'll be done in like 2 minutes if it keeps going at this pace. Oh, photo of the leader. Oh shit, I didn't see it. Probably of Breen. Probably a Breen photo. Worthless trash. You keep that. And there it is. Breen photo. Caught a shoe. Okay. Oh shit, there's a boat over there. I wish we could zoom. I would like to zoom. Caught a leech. Okay. Got that already. This is indeed fisherman cannon. Caught worthless trash. Okay. Oh shit. Yo, that's like a boat with a raft, I guess? A raft with Metro Cops on it. I would really love to be able to zoom. Can barely make it out. But you have a frame picture of me. We caught that. Let me stand up. Can we run over there? Yes, we can. Oh shit, we're taking damage. Oh shit. Oh shit. Right, this is Toxicville. Or Hazardous Dutchville, whatever. How do food hole goes to me? Hell no! That's my fish. Confront. Confront. I'm pressing mouse 2, it doesn't do anything. Confront. It doesn't really work, for some reason. Well, let's just continue fishing. This is what turns us here to socialism and communism real. Keep. This map is actually a commentary on the dangers of capitalism. Caught a rusted gun. Oh, okay. Wait. Can we shoot the guy? Oh, I'm now crouched and sitting. This is probably not supposed to happen. Keep. I'm gonna just leave. Whoa! Let me leave. Whatever you're doing. I wanna kinda, I wanna do more than just fish. Go through this hunt to exit the level. Okay. So we catch 5 food, 2 scrap. Unique catch. Photo of the leader. 4 of 4. Okay, so there are some unique catches. I guess that's some replayability. But I'm not doing that. I think this is cool, but this is a rather boring stream, I guess, to play that for a longer time. Okay. Where do we put that? How do you even rate that? How do you put this in here? Cool concept of very mild execution. I mean, it's kind of as well executed as it can be. It delivers on its promise. It's hard to judge alongside it because it's a mini game. Brother, any food in the toxic waste is uneatable. That is true. Where is it? The Sinking City 17. I don't have a D tier. I'm putting this in B for now. We may adjust. We'll see. Because there wasn't really any gameplay. Like, I literally just pressed keep or throw away, and I couldn't interact with the Metro Cop, even though I wanted to. So this is a B tier for now, because it looked very great, and it's a fun minigame, I guess. Replayability. But, yeah, let's move on to the next one. If we're moving at this pace, we're gonna be done like 20 minutes. But I don't think we will continue moving in this pace. This one is called Booger Monster, I think. Okay. By the way, say bye to Boba for now. Donate more for more Boba. Node graph out of date rebuilding. Okay. Let me save my music. You wanna listen to this? My Chinese stream deck doesn't work again. Drain toxic goo from the side. Okay. Very short text. No music. Good. Okay. No suit. I can't sprint. Assemble your radiation suit to be able to drain the station. Okay. Assembling a suit. I dig that idea. Very toxic goo. I like them using actually different texture here. It's pretty cool. Very green, like Lucia. Okay, true actually. Is this it, I guess? Okay, it's not assembled. Seems we only have one part of it. Is that over there? Let me actually just keep my music on. Episode 2 HGV so true. Because there's no music in this map. By the way, I had to remove yet another... I had to remove the Valve theme from my music, from my stream music, because I kept getting a copyright claim. And now I had to remove the Red Letter Day music, once you enter Kleiner's lab. Like that ambient noise, I don't know, it's a very beautiful soundtrack, a short one. And that one got claimed. By like some song that doesn't exist, I swear it doesn't exist. It's called like AF1982 World War II with like brackets in its name. It doesn't exist, that song. I think the sample got claimed. I don't know. By the way, manual claims, I think. Because they happened like one day at a time. I kept getting one on all the streams. So dumb. Well, whatever. A bit of weird shadows. This is what happens, by the way, when you add a shadow control entity but don't adjust the angle to have it be facing down. You get these weird shadows on your dynamic props. It isn't whatever. You're right. But I can't be bothered. Okay. It just doesn't do anything. Last one. Where did she get to? Oh, I assume... Do we charge a suit here or something? Ah, okay. Crafting. No. Oh, there we go. Now we have a full suit. Okay, good. We're immune now. Woo! If it's amateurish, definitely. Not a... Someone's like, I don't know, first 5 attempts at a map, definitely. Not a first attempt. This isn't a first attempt, I wouldn't say. You get the textures for it real. Yeah, for some reason, after Half-Life 2, the HEV suit texture got like removed or replaced by a cheaper version. I assume it was to save like a little bit of resources when the map's spawning in and the HV still appears for a moment. Oh. Oh, unique enemies. You know, I thought I was rewatching like my first stream or something, and somebody suggested adding like custom NPCs. And I wanted to originally. Adding like a custom zombie that's like green or something. And has like a deathly aura around it. Like a circle that you can enter. But I forgot about that idea. Could have been cool. Probably better with map-based though, instead of manually doing it. Yeah, you never see the HV, so that's true. But still, are you really saving that many resources? I guess in 2006 it mattered. And that scam us from the worst. And the copyright, yeah. Oh, if you can go down here. Yeah, not very fun getting like false claims. On the second one, I'm not sure if it's a false claim. Maybe that's actually like the sample Valve used. I can't really be certain it's false, but the other one is false. Jump in. Yeah, I assume so. The Valve theme being claimed. That's a false claim. 100%. Which I appealed, by the way. Won the appeal. They agreed that it wasn't copyright infringement. And then claimed it again in another video. Bullshit. But yeah. Again, I can't be bothered. This is very hard to find. Not really doing a good job of guiding the player. Yeah, it's 100% like automatic or AI moderation or something. It was like distributed by like, I don't know, some garbage label or something. It wasn't DistroKid, but something like DistroKid, like in that regard. In case you guys know DistroKid. Arclander, what up? Arclander, by the way, helped playtest my map. DistroKid is like this, I don't know, this like shitty music label that takes in like everyone. If you make music, you can sign up to DistroKid and they will make sure your music doesn't get like used illegally. Which I guess is novel enough in concept, but they're like awful with copyright claims. I did was amazing and the best map ever and the perfect map. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm not sure where to go. Are we the booger monster? Where's the booger monster? I wanted to see a booger monster. Swimming is so slow in Half-Life 2. I'm going at such a slow pace. I guess this isn't the path. I guess I gotta go back or what? Yeah, I assume it's a false claim, the Red Letter Day thing, but I don't know, and I don't wanna. Again, I can't be bothered. I might have to quit this map. I don't know where to go. What's this mysterious shadow? Oh, it's the lamps. Very weird shadows. By the way, keep in mind whenever we play these, the deadline, you had 2 weeks to make these maps, so it is a given that these maps aren't like super long or super polished. I went very crazy on mine, which is why I think mine is like more polished in the grand scheme of things, but 2 weeks is a very short time. Especially if you have like a job, which I as a YouTuber don't. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing this map because there's no way to go for me. Or let me no clip through the door as a last ditch effort. Okay, wait, this is the correct way, I think. Those turbines, wow. Try the valves maybe? Wait, what valves? Here? This? Oh, you're right. You're right. One of the highest scores in one of these. Yeah, I was second place in one of these lists. I'm very proud of that. But one of these isn't an official judge, so I guess this could maybe open the door. Is there another one? Speed swimming. What's first place? I forgot the name of the map. It's the one that has a box on the logo. Like a metal crate. Apparently a bit of like a story-heavy map. It had a weird name. There we go. Let's be off this shit. Gravity gun send that one? Probably. Oh wait. Monster. Booger monster? Booger monster! It's just an Antline gun, I'm a bit disappointed. But I guess it kinda looks like a booger monster, to be fair. Hey there, Aperture Mesa. It's gonna break through the door. Booger monster's chill. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. Ever seen hostile boogers? I don't think I have. But I'm sure they exist. I assume the guy is supposed to move here as well. It's like kind of like a Half-Life Alyx moment where Jeff is in the elevator with you. But this script may be broken. I don't think it's following. I don't think it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. The map broke. Yeah, I assume so. Did I no-clip too much in the events? I'm very sorry. Let me walk through the events in regular pace. My fault, maybe. I did like a bit of like no-clipping to move faster through the events. ADHD. It is ADHD, yeah. Not officially diagnosed, by the way. Let me be very clear. I don't know. Okay, maybe now it works. Shit, maybe my fault. It may be my fault. Let me just no-clip up. What happens here? A game crash happens. I think. A game crash happens. That's very interesting. Didn't assume that, but yeah, okay. Good. Good to know. Right. I think we have seen enough of that map. Let's switch back to here. Booger monster. I'm putting it behind the sinking city. It may have to be a seat here. Actually, let's put it here for now. We may adjust it. It may go down. But I've seen like some other entries here. Like, no offense, but this could be like this and this one. These look very amateurish, so these may be seat here. But we'll see. Because at least I could like play this map. I have to give it some grace because I didn't finish it because I probably broke the map. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Should we try? Do I have a save of that map? I want to be fair. Do I maybe have a save of that map? Oh wait. If I've got relatively like recent save, I'll try and I do not. Okay. Return to main menu. Not doing all that again. There's no way you put any map below. We'll see. We'll see. We may adjust again. Okay, this one is Acid Arena, another bonus entry. This was about all of these. We have only played bonus entries up until now. So these were submitted after the deadline, after the main deadline. Node graph out of date. Let's go. Acid Arena kind of makes it sound like it's like a it's like a hold-up kind of map, like another minigame kind of thing. Which, personally, are never something I'm looking for in Half-Life maps. But I'm not saying that bad because of it, it's just not my thing. But we'll see, maybe I'm completely wrong. The looks are nice. I think it's Adrian? Well, I don't know. We do have a custom view model. Oh, actually, that view model is... sorry, that view model is mine. My custom one I made for Toxic Quarry. I still have it enabled. That's my fault. I think we're probably wearing a regular HEV suit here. It's now unfair to judge the map, true. The view model definitely affects it in a large way. Oh. Okay, definitely an arena structure. quite a mini game though, I don't think. Notably, do these count as... The competition is Hazardous Waste. Hazardous Waste does not need to have toxic sludge. It doesn't need to. But it needs to be like some hazardous waste. I didn't see hazardous waste in this map. This may be a DQ. This may be a disqualifier. Right? Very short map. Also. I mean, sure, there was acid. It was hazardous. It's hazardous. But it's not hazardous waste. Am I being too harsh here? Spitters have hazard in them. Yeah, hazard, but it's not waste. Let me... Do we want to look at the rules again? I may be like a bit like, too harsh on this, but, I mean... Theme. Hazardous waste is the first competition create, okay. Create an entry that features hazardous waste in a significant way. Whether it's sprawling facility processing volatile chemicals, a radioactive dumping ground, toxic sludge seeping through forgotten tunnels, or enemies hurling nuclear bile your way. Okay. To be fair, okay, it may be bile. We could see it as bile. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll accept it. We'll accept it. Acid Arena. Very short. But I could finish it. SCG sounded good. I don't think it did. I pulled it over Sinking City 17 because at least I had like something to like do here. That's like my reason for putting it here. Play it again? Nah. So far I'm okay with this order. Okay. Back to the game. We're moving along rapidly. Rapidly. Now for... This is... Facility North Forest or something. Or Outpost North Forest, something like that. Let's go. I am putting it above the fishing one. I got to shoot. It's gonna be a 1 hour stream, seems like it. Stop the pollution. Okay. Hazardous waste. Theme. Managed to be fulfilled. This looks... I really like the vibes of this. I know this doesn't look like... Obviously, it kind of looks like cheap a bit. But I really like the vibes of this. This reminds me of like old Gmod maps or something. This reminds me of CS Park House. Is it Park House? I think it's Park House, right? Like that one like Villa CS map. I played that in Gmod a ton back in the day. You see something ocean pollution woke. Damn woke people stopping pollution. Grrr! I want my water undrinkable. See, there's a jam. Who's Jamanossi? Big island map from Gmod? True, yeah. I get that vibe. Okay. Who's Jamarossi? We eat the bugs to be woke, yes. I must. Woke people eat bugs. They must. The lighting is kind of messed up in this basement, yeah. Okay. Okay. This is a very cubish, but I mean, this isn't too unrealistic. There are like trash cubes in real life. They do compress it down to like cubes like that. Am I woke if I woke up from a nap? Yes. Grrr, woke. Grrr. Oh, we could. Oh, okay. I get the puzzle now. Can I pick it back up again? Nah, shit. I missed my shot. That's cool though. Okay, I'm getting pushed. Like that. Sounds like an Underhell soundtrack. Still didn't ask Underhell. My fault. Not bad. Sounds like extremely underhell though, right? This soundtrack. We're producing bats. This is Aperture Science. Aperture Science, Aperture Science sister location. They're not making, what do you call it? Curtains? They're making, actual bathtubs. Throw the shredder in the oven. Let's go. Barrel extractor. Combustion capacity 1. What? Shredder minus 30. What? What do all these numbers mean? Conveyor splitter? Oh my god. This has unlocked a deep memory of mine. Oh my god. Have you guys played SpongeBob Creature from the Krusty Krab for the PS2? That game had like a trash sorting minigame that I never got as a child. What? What? What happened? What possibly just happened? What? I guess? Huh? Sorting C2? Okay, Facility North Forest. I really like the beginning looks of it. I think the puzzle probably had some merit to it. It's an interesting idea, at least, to have like a trash sorting puzzle. S tier. Now, I'm sorry, C tier. This will have to be C tier. It's fitting music, yeah. Let's skip that. Yeah, C tier for Facility North Forest. Very sorry. I really like the opening though. You opened it back when you were loading to. It worked 10 seconds ago. Then suddenly, like, a save loaded and there were errors. But even aside from the errors, I have no idea what this puzzle is supposed to mean. And to be honest, I can't really even see it. I can barely make out what I'm. Oh shit! I can barely make out what I'm seeing here. So I'm not really up to like completely figure this out. There's like random text appearing, shredder, nothing happens, minus 30 kg. So yeah, sorry. I've seen enough of this map. Thank God I'm not an official judge. If I was an official judge on this, I would have to figure that game out to give it like a fair chance. Right. Moving on to this one. The only thing I know about this one is that 1UpD has it as his favorite, so we'll see what the hype is about. Oh, Aperture Science style. Custom logo, I think? Graph gun. Oh, just right now, Portal's soundtrack started playing. That's good. Oh shit! Wait, let me save my music. Okay. Put Aperture at home. Exactly.
Hello? Hello? You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Wait, he's one-sided. Never mind.
Hello? Hello, hello!
Introductory... Here we go. Hello there, test subject and/or staff member. Welcome to the Graph Tech 0-point energy testing site. This testing track is currently under heavy maintenance, and you, the test subject, are currently trespassing. That's a bit of a stretch, but alright. I am here to guide you out of this site. Thankfully, you should be equipped with an HEV suit, or the Hazardous Environment suit, and the 0-point energy field manipulator. Who made these names? Never mind. Listen, you are in danger, and you need to
Making about tribe for real.
storage block just beyond one of those walls. Tear it down and you'll find me in Site 4. Watch out for that orange stuff. It's majorly toxic. And,
Oh.
well, monkey around with it and you'll see.
Oh shit, I love this. This is a huge facility, man. It doesn't even move when we move. It's like the size of a planet. Make it true. And a box at the wall. The wall was kind of like slanted, and the guy said it, so I think it's fair enough. But I agree, there could have been like more cracks in the wall, definitely. It's not ideal, but it's fine. As should be lower than fishing. Theme of the... there is more common action than top sledge. That's true. Taking the team into account in that one, I probably agree. Yo. This is sick. I assume it's like an alternate reality. I don't think this is Half-Life 2. This is sick. I love how it just doesn't move at all when we move. It's an ENV map. What? Really? This isn't a skybox? It really doesn't... There's not an inch it's moving. With ENV map, I assume you mean like this would be a 2D texture with just with a reflection on it. Looks like that. If so, that's crazy. There's a wall with a texture. Insane. That's true. Oh, who are you? Oh, damn. Oh, the walls are sticky.
Are you alright? Dead? I really hope you're not dead. If you are dead, try to send something to resuscitate you if that's
Fell off the toilet. Oh, true.
But if you are alive, then keep making your way down.
I've never seen magnetic walls. I've never seen magnetism in a Half-Life mod. That's very cool. Adhesion gel. I think it's like magnetic rather. Because look at this one. Even when I have it here. See that? Can we stick to it? No, I don't think so. We take damage when we touch it. I think this is what we have to do. Very cool. Probably a trigger push, yeah. Still. This is orange stuff. Good question. Good question. Oh shit, it kills you very quickly. We again load to the main menu for a moment there. It scares me. Pressure half but okay, stop. Sorry. Sorry. Do you never die in your playthrough? Ooh, it's long. Oh my god, Stolful, please. Have some decency. That's a new low. Shit. I think Mod Portal 1 true. Ah! Oh, that box is gone. Maybe we can use the barrels over there. It looks so funny how it pushes itself. Or how it rolls along the walls, rather. It's very sick. We could use a toilet as like a... Wait. Let me hit a good old save here. Shit! Fuck. Lucia again, but no clip. I don't know clipping. Shit. Oh my god. This is harder than it looks, I promise. Oh, that was dumb. That was just plain being dumb. Do these stick to it as well? I am too heavy. That is actually true. I need to lose weight to stick to the walls. Hey there, Colin. I myself for losing the blocks? Maybe. I would expect the game to end though, if that actually is the case. I can't really throw this, it will break. Maybe we can do this. Oh my god. Let me save here. Keep getting stuck on this shit. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay, save. Oh my, what's my quick save line? F6? F1. Do I stop the streaming when I do this? No. Thanks for landing, by the way. Yeah, and I did it. Come on now. So 7. I don't know, for some reason I decided to do F1 and F2. Oh, never mind, I got the joke now. F6 and F7, okay. You don't actually care why it's a different button, you just wanted to do a 6-7 joke. I see. I see. I see. That one is like very hard to get. Why are they sticking to the floor, man? There we go. I guess it's the same gel, so I guess it makes sense it's stuck to the floor. No, but for you, you usually do those binds. 6-7 joke all the time. I think those are the standard binds, aren't they? Yeah. You can't jump when you're on the sludge. I think I've just realized that now. There we go. Finally. Oh my god. I agreed. I think I kind of fucked myself by not having the second box. Now what am I supposed to do against that? This? There we go. I'm gonna start dying to the turrets. Well, someone called it right now. We did it.
Oh, thank God. Here you are. Alright, listen.
Yo!
I need you to plug me in so I can get you out of here. Quickly. We don't have much time.
That's cool.
There we are. Alright. I can hack the scheduled elevator system to send a lift down here to get you to a safer part of the facility. Once you're in, I'll send you up.
Pause the review? I have not, no. I could. But reviewing pauses are really silly. Oh shit. Okay, so definitely evil. I heard the ha ha ha. Oh, that's it. Okay. Thanks, podcast. Okay. That was good. I did not understand a single word he said, except for every testing track. That was literally the only word I got. And ha ha ha. But it was good. To be honest though, it's somewhere between here, but it's not that clear of an S tier to me. I think me and 1UP have different tastes when it comes to this. It's S tier. It's S tier. A for me. A plus tier. It's still S tier. It had a unique puzzle concept. It had a story going on a bit. Like the very cool skybox. Clean graphics. Bit of gameplay. For 2 weeks. This is This is very, very impressive, very good. If this competition was long, I would have said it's a bit short for the time, but in 2 weeks, this is very fine. How late am I? Not that late. All these maps combined took like 20 minutes. So you're not super late. Seeing the story most, even though it's called MapLabs, not Story Labs. I see, I see. But yeah, I mean, it's a fair enough pick for first place. If you love the story. I unfortunately didn't understand a word that was said at the end. I didn't understand anything. It was just ha 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 testing track. So I would have enjoyed it more if I understood what was being said. Right. On to the next one. This way I add custom site like here. Exactly. This one is called. Let me think. Oh, I gotta look at my cheat sheet. Asset exchange. Asset exchange. This one looks very amateurish from the image, but don't judge a book by its cover. Maybe this will be the most fun one yet. Let's see. Okay. Shimon looking at that. Warning. I have a warning in the top. You see that, like, between the chat? There was a warning. I never got that before. Overflowed render list. What the hell is that? Okay. Oh shit. Bober, kurva. Thank you very much. The port VA sounds like Papers, Please guy. I've never played Papers, Please. So I can't judge on that, but it seems the chat is agreeing. Thank you very much for the donation. That's some Bower for you. Modern reincarnation of G-Man sees you. Let's see. Maybe this is G-Man sees you part 3. Looks like it could fit. This is what G-Man sees you part 3 kinda look like. Crowbar. Okay. Toxic Sludge. Theme completed. There's 4 of them in there. Here we go. G-Man sees your shit and G-Man sees you on the toilet. Oh, okay. Would you look at that? An actual puzzle. No, we can't just jump here because we would get electrocuted. We actually have to go get some crates. Gameplay! I like that. Oh yeah. Also crowbar time. A zombie even? First like actual combat in this competition, by the way. This one isn't a bonus entry, by the way. I think this is the first one. Oh, never mind. The last one also wasn't a bonus one. And this one isn't either, I don't think. Okay. On the fact alone that it has gameplay, this is already like 2nd place currently. Which is crazy. I mean, maybe the fishing one's in front of it. We'll see. We'll see how this map goes. But I am enjoying my time with it so far. The looks leave to be desired, but gameplay is gameplay. Okay, long tunnel. Optional side path with ammo? Okay. Very long tunnel. Very long tunnel. Oh, we're swimming? What? We're getting sucked in, okay. What just happened? Why is there like suddenly diagonal water there? Okay. I guess. Oh shit, is that the citadel I see? The destroyed citadel? Jump to make it faster? Unfortunately it doesn't work. Yo. Okay, actually kinda sick. Half-Life 1 reference even, with the jets flying by at the cliff. What were those? That looked cool. Wait. This map is cooking. Unironically, very unironically, this map is cooking. even with the same soundtrack, I believe, maybe? Okay, now obviously this looks ass. This right here. But this view is cool. And the gameplay? Cliff gameplay. Very rare sight. Sideways rocks, probably. Yeah. This block is what's tripping me out the most. Okay, forest. Okay. Broken ladder, okay, I see. Who are you? They're already dead. Damage rush, definitely. But it's fun. It is fun. That should be the best map, yeah. This tree is somewhat obviously copy-pasted. You kind of very much see the repeating pattern here. That's why you rotate your trees. Occasionally. Okay. We opened this gate. Ah, okay, I see. I see why. Okay, okay. This is how levers work in real life. That is true. Okay, now we can pass this. Is there a cave? Oh, not really, not really. Yo. I like how these zombies are like very obviously copy-pasted as well. As they're all placed exactly the same. We don't really have ammo to fight this fight. I have no ammo left. Like, genuinely nothing. We head back. Competition's winner. That's true. No, but honestly, this will be... Oh shit. Apparently it's aiming for an 8 here. I'm genuinely not even kidding. Not a high 8 here. The looks are definitely like a detriment, but the gameplay is fun. Okay. That type shit cops is real. And hey there, Gillen. That is indeed the mission revenge. Mission revenge, man. Should I eat? I ate some pizza earlier, so you should also eat some pizza. Okay. We enabled something. Out of the premium mapping competition, man. Actually, wasn't there something like that? I may be hallucinating, but I think there was like actually like a joke Hunt on the Freeman comp once. Something like that. But I forgot. I was by the way, say bye to Bobber, guys. Donate for more Bobber. Bye. Pizza's vegan? No, it usually isn't. There is vegan pizza though. It does exist. There's vegan cheese. There is vegan cheese. I'm not eating just, I don't know, leaves and sticks, guys. There's actual vegan food. Just mowing lawn. And chewing on sticks and leaves. You know, water's weak. What? Shit, I can drink. Thank you for playing the map. It's definitely not ending so fast because I ran out of time. Hey! Completely unironically real. I know the looks are bad. Let's not kid ourselves. The looks are bad in this map. They're not awful though. They're not great. Looks wise, it's like a, I don't know, 4 out of 10 in looks. But gameplay wise, this was, outside of this one, the most fun I've had yet. I'm putting this in A tier. Genuinely fun. Actual gameplay, and this is made in 2 weeks by an always amateur. I can't put it in S tier. If the looks were better, it would be S tier. Also, yeah, I'm moving C17 up because it looks nicer. Asset Arena is very, very short. Yeah. Asset Exchange is A tier. I didn't expect it. I judged the book by its cover and said it's probably gonna be C tier. I was wrong. A tier. Right? Only 4 maps remaining. We're like burning through these maps. We're on a very quick pace. Okay. Poison Control. Let's see. It is A tier. It genuinely is A tier. It genuinely is A tier. Oh shit, not browse. Let me play this.
Warning.
30 minutes. We'll see.
Toxin levels detected.
What is this getting up animation? Interesting. Whoa. Name Mike T. Dema. Okay, so we're just doing some heroin or something. Operation Security Manager. October 30, 1990. Okay. Manager Calvin CSO. Okay. Is that exactly like that real? Also, is that the Faber? We have in chat here? The Mr. Black Mesa Blue Shift, if I'm not mistaken?
Warning. Blood toxin levels detected.
Pumpkin soda. I'm not sure what this inside joke is with pumpkin soda. These appear sometimes in MapLabs stuff. I think it's a 1UP joke, because 1UP has emotes of pumpkin soda. But I'm not in on the joke. I don't know what it is. Pumpkin soda. 1UP said he's gonna get some pumpkin soda in real life. Apparently this actually exists. And that sounds disgusting. What do you mean pumpkin soda? Oh wait. This is 1UP's map, right? I just realized. Poison Control. I think this is 1UP's map. Mix the formula. You give the pH a certain level. To do this, we need to mix our 2 chemicals. Can you mix the chemicals in the model to just the right level to make this medicine? Yeah, I can. We actually need to know chemistry for this. I did do well in chemistry in school, but I forgot it all. It's been years. Leaker again? I think we need some more stuff first. Give me that. That doesn't work. Part of his unfinished company vice map or something. Okay.
Blood toxin levels
Definitely had we have like some kind of cancer or something. We're going all water white in this. Let me first check everywhere else before we do that puzzle there. Okay. Miracle 8 device. When your life is in danger, you need a miracle. Arbeit comes, a miracle cure industry have you covered. Arbeit mentioned? Not reading all that. I think we just need to access the medicine, right? Is that kind of the main theme here? Those are some nice textures, that is true. We need the crowbar. I think we need to do the puzzle first. And I don't get it at all. I'm not sure what buttons even work. 6. E5. What? Three. Get it? Get that to everyone. Yeah, I assume we need to hit like 10, but I'm not sure what these buttons do. Can't really choose anything. It's always just the same order of what happens. I can press this one and this one. Let me press this one first. Okay. 0? How long took the dev to make this one puzzle? I have genuinely no clue. This could have been a thing of like 2 hours or 5 days. I mean, another one up, he only had very little time to make his map. He was like on a camping trip or something for like a week. So he had like 5 days to make his entire map. What? I mean, I know I'm not great at puzzles, right? But what the actual hell am I supposed to do here? I can only do this. This is the only thing I can do. And then there's like a 0 here. There's nothing else I can do. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. I can press this again. Then it resets. I think you need to do the thing. Yeah, I think so as well, but what is the thing? Can't go in here? I'm gonna look for somewhere else again. So...
Warning. Blood toxin levels
Toilets have
detected.
nothing. We flush the toilets? Oh shit, wait. What happened? Toilet exploded, okay. So. You. Okay. Put nothing in.
Warning.
Good call.
Blood toxin levels detected.
Oh. That's a poor shit. Give me that. Wait. Hell yeah. Who sound?
Warning. Toxin levels detected.
I think this is all retextured, yeah? The new model. Security officer. Arbeit. This is an Entropy 02 model, I'm pretty sure.
Warning. Blood toxin
I got like zombies here.
levels detected.
Okay. Interesting. Is this one of these like map series, I guess, supposed to be part of the Half-Life universe? Is this meant to be canon, or is this like an alternate timeline thing? Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Wait. Hold up, wait, I'm not prepared. Okay. That was cool. Yeah, with ED2, okay.
Warning. Blood
Still nothing
toxin
I can do.
levels detected.
There we go. Okay, now we have 3 buttons that are glowing. Yeah, I want to mix the chemicals, but it's just not doing it. I only have 1 button, which is to reset. I can have both of them, but... I mean, now it's this shit? Reset. This shit? Reset. How do I mix? 2? Does it mix down there? 4? Wait. We may be onto something. 1. Wait. Does this do +2? That's 3? Okay, wait. I'm 3, 5. Wait. 7? Wait. I am moving up. I am moving up. I don't really get it, but I am moving up. 9. Oh. Let's do this. 8. Okay, okay, wait, I got it, I got it. Hell yeah, okay, I got it. Okay, so this was +2 and -3. Okay. What now, though? Ah, okay. By the way, guys, I'm also live on Twitch. The delay over there is way shorter. And you can give me your Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime. Q Graza crying about Jeff Bezos.
Yes, this is Mike.
Wait, let me stop my music.
This better be important.
Pipes burst. Some of the specimens got out.
Mike, I'm out of the office. Call Calvin.
Calvin's not here. He left on vacation. I don't think you understand the severity of the situation here.
And I don't think you understand how important my meeting with Arbite is.
I got hurt, Jazz. I had to inject myself with the new product.
What? You idiot! Get down to my office now! Auntie Ben is here. I gotta go. I'll call Calvin after the meeting and he'll be there tomorrow. Just hang in there until then, okay? Good luck. Mike? Don't do anything stupid. Jazz out.
Okay. Wait. I kind of thought the reveal was gonna be that the player right then and there turned into the zombie assassin of Entropy 02. That would be a sick twist if that was the idea, but I don't know. And Jazz, was that the same character as the last map in Mega Mania? Where we were shrunken down to like size of like this and moved around this device. I think that was the same Jazz. I may be totally wrong though, I don't know. You know, it could be a bit louder in my opinion, true. What do you mean, Darwin, by I hate mega cops in their base way, not a lame and gay one? Gay is not a word to use there. You tell one of these was at a rush? I don't think you could tell too much. I couldn't tell too much, to be honest. I mean, it's a short map, but it was sweet. I like this puzzle. I mean, you guys know with puzzles, it's a very hit or miss for me. I like the puzzle once I got it. It took me quite a bit, but I got it in the end. Let me quickly think of what could have been done better. I think the puzzle could have been. It should have been more clearly communicated that we have to enable the second chemical. I didn't get that at all. It was just random that I figured that. Otherwise it was fine. My map is an A. It is. It is. If it's your map, Acid Exchange. I really liked it. The looks were kinda. You know, but I think you know that. It doesn't really look like Valve quality or anything. But I had a lot of fun with it. The gameplay was good in yours. The second best thus far. Actually, I think it will now be the third best because Poison Control is S tier. Honestly, for me, it's in front of this one. I had more fun playing this than this. Right. It's looking good so far. Okay. And I'm not just doing that because I'm also second place in one of these lists. I really enjoyed that entry. Right. Next one. No, this one I'm excited for because I know some of this. This map by Dance Card was also in chat. Dance Card, very talented mapper, takes part in like every competition ever. Yeah, let's get into it. Again, I've seen pieces of this in one of these streams. Hey, there's Sai-Z-M? Say-M? Something on those lines. There was a mod where a solo rebel left the explosive 17 with a rig cow. When I played the Lucia's entrant, the reminds you of the guy in the mod. It is, I know which one you mean. Is it Dangerous World? I think it's Dangerous World you're thinking about. Okay. I'll take my time with this one. Because I think this would probably be like my second place, if not first place, maybe. Let's give that it's somewhat like a standard, like Half-Life 2-esque level. And that's, those are like my favorite kind of thing.
Warning. Hazardous radiation levels detected.
APC, okay. Gravity gun. One thing I guess I didn't like about this map, even though this is like very subjective to me, is that this is like an alternate timeline with Gordon, which I guess you kind of probably just did because you couldn't change the view model, which is a fair enough reason to do it. I would prefer this being like a random rebel you play as. But then again, you also get the gravity gun, so I guess it wouldn't make sense that you're just a random rebel that finds one in the sewers. I don't mind the alternate universes. I mean, I don't mind them, but I would have preferred if this was like somehow like in the Half-Life universe still. But I'm nitpicking, just to be clear. This isn't like a detriment necessarily, this is just me saying what could have been better in my taste. Mass gravity gun production. Will a gravity gun be something, if it exists in the real life? Shit. Would it be like used in like workplaces? Would you need like a license to carry a gravity gun? Probably, right? It's very dangerous. If you had all timelines, I guess you'll hate the main mapping project I'm working on. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I don't hate them. Let me be very clear. I don't hate them. I love when Half-Life mods fit into the timeline somehow. That like expand the world of Half-Life. But I'm fine with all timelines. I'm fine. Your server sucks. Hey. Stop that. Stop that. Hell yeah. Let me save my music again. I usually have it on my stream deck, but it's bugged. This is an awesome set piece. Dance can't be cooking. Shit. Yeah, this is like a facility to launch headcrab canisters. This is where they come and do it from. Plus whatever these, just regular smokestacks, I guess. These look very cool. This is a very cool design. Also, I remember, Danska, weren't you in my chat once saying that you reuse these same, like, prefabs? I remember you saying that, and I guess here they are. I'll do my visuals better. It's worth it. It's worth it. It also, it's a very hard, like, thing to learn, I guess, though. Windmill's the same one. Wait, where's the windmill? Where's the windmill? Ah, there it is. Yeah, real. Die. I think the custom solves an add-on of mine. Which I need. I hate the SMG sound, like, makes me angry, the regular one. Kebab, what do you say? I've been mapping for S-mod source. Whoa. And all the HDR cubes are way too bright. So far I've been working around the issue with dimming the light maps manually. Oh shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. I think, isn't the... Actually, I don't know. No, wait. I think you gotta enter Mat Specula 0 on console before, building your cube maps. I think. That might be the fix. If you're doing that already, then I don't know. Then I don't know. I've done that, yeah, okay, then I'm afraid I don't know, really. Cube maps are kinda like magic to me still, I don't really get them. I mean, I know what they do, but I don't know how to make them. so I'm afraid I can't really help. You should check out the MapLabs Discord or something and ask for help there. Maybe there are a ton of talented people there that can probably help you out. Find this? No. Why even a weapon? The weapon is just to test stuff, but yeah, cube maps are doing the reflections. Does this map have some? Can't be tested very easily. Do you guys have cube maps at all? My newest one doesn't, no. Toxic Quarry doesn't have cube maps. Which is because there are no reflecting surfaces in that map, I don't think. But probably there's some that like reflect a tiny bit, but you wouldn't notice that it's not the default, if it's a default one. That's it, I guess. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. The radiation laughter got banned in chat. I saw. Why? Is this a... I see. Thought for a moment this would be like a zipline. Oh shit. It's scary how fast they approach. Hit the ammo, okay. Check regular lower. Just literally AI data centers in 30 to 40 years. This is AI data centers right now. Thank you very much. We'll quickly grab Bober. There's always time to grab Bober. Thank you very much for the donation. $20,000, hell yeah. I think I'd die live on stream if someone donates. I think $500 is the max donation, right? I think I'd die live on stream. If you want to see me die, donate $500. Of which I probably get like 130. Once YouTube takes that cut. By the way, guys, did you see the new YouTube change coming soon? Oh, somebody didn't disable their shadows. YouTube is gonna start counting views from the first frame that people watch videos. Which is how it's been done in shorts for a while now. But regular videos, you're probably gonna start noticing a lot more views on normal videos. Before, a view on a regular long video only counted after like 15 seconds or something, or 30 even maybe, I don't know. From now on it's gonna be at 0 seconds. As soon as someone clicks a video, it's a view. Good thing? Probably not, honestly. I think it will simply inflate the numbers. It doesn't really change anything. I won't earn more for it. The earnings will stay the same. It's literally just a visual change so that YouTube can say, we had 1 trillion views this month instead of 1 billion or whatever. Clickbait's gonna skyrocket, yeah. It won't. It's still, if someone clicks off after 1 second, the creator barely gets any money. That'd still be the same. It always depends on how many ads are watched. So yeah, that's not changing. Also, ad block clicks don't count currently, as far as I know. If you have an ad blocker, your views not counting. But I'm not sure if that's still a thing. This may be like old info. Might be old info. That's cool. This thing. It's like bait. Disliking a video still like hurts in the algorithm, I think. A user count? Probably not. I think if you're using adblocker, it doesn't. The pet hacker pet, yeah, that's true. But it attacked me first, so this looks very cool. I like this hallway. It's very hard to make a hallway look good in Source. It very quickly looks bland, and this is perfect. A great use of lighting, decals, trash on the ground. Even a small little armor pack here. Adding some depth to it, a fence here. Yeah, this is great. High level stuff. Yeah, I like the green too. Is this a custom texture? I think it just split up. It's like these are 2 different brushes, I think. Very cool though. Kinda, Mirror's Edge. The white and green mix. Another reason for you playing as Gordon is just to excuse using 0 custom assets. Yeah, real. I get it. Yeah, that's what I figured. custom view model isn't hard to get if you want to do like a rebel point of view kind of thing. Especially if you're using map base. Supposed to be afraid of shotgunners. Yeah. Just checking. Thought Bo was an old man kissing you by the neck. I'm 5 shots deeper. That'd be very scary. That'd be very, very scary. There's like an old man here. Just leaning over me. I just pressed that. There we go. Wait, the APC, right. Very cool that this got teased at the beginning of the map. That you saw the APC for a moment, now you're fighting it. Right, this is one bit I saw in one of these streams. Placement gun time. Come on. Hell yeah. Cool. And these windows that I saw, these are so cool. They just look very pretty. It's just a sprite in front of a window texture, but I really love how this looks. I know Adrian Cam today. I only do the Adrian Cam when the lights start to hurt my eyes. And so far they aren't. Speaking of eyes, I'm getting glasses on Thursday. First time in my life that I get glasses. I won't be wearing them all the time, but mainly I'm getting it to watch movies. Like to go to the cinema, because when I'm at the cinema, the screen's blurry to me. So yeah, I need glasses for that. German man with glasses will look so cursed. I don't think I'll wear it on stream. I'm short-sighted. It's like my monitor, I can see my monitor fine. But I'll show you guys how it looks. Yeah, unless they look very nice on me, in that case I'll be wearing them all the time, but I think I look very silly. Like, a few times I've worn glasses in my life of like other people, I look like a, I don't know, I look like a beaver. Always look silly, okay. I can live with looking silly, to be honest. Get a goat and you can do gore. Like, okay, true actually. And I would love to cosplay Gordon, but I do not know where to get an HEV suit. Don't forget the ponytail. I probably have long enough hair to get a small ponytail, honestly. The same one as Gordon does. Gordon has a very short ponytail. I think I can do that. Grow a beard there. Nah, beard doesn't work on me. I've tried. Maybe one day, I don't know. I think I need a second puberty to hit. My beard looks like ass. Lab coat version of Gordon. Well, a lab coat version of Gordon is just me wearing glasses and a lab coat. I think the HEV suit is like the thing for a Gordon cosplay. How to get facial hair? Okay. My NASA streaming on Twitch? I don't know. It's very mysterious. Let me log in. Where do I go? Something electricity related here. Okay, is there a button up there? Kinda distracted right now. Let me log in. Oh, okay. My bad. Oh! Okay. I thought I died. We need to get bald for Ghana cosplay. I need a bald cap. Very cool. Mad scientist from Hunter Alpha, real. I still have an Adrian cosplay laying around that I've yet to have an excuse to use. Maybe once, what's it called again? The opposing force mod gets an update. What's it called again? Through the City. Once Through the City's Chapter 2 releases, I may review it and then I can put that on. Got the gas mask and everything. Spent like a good like $60 on it. I haven't yet used it. Oh no, never mind. Once Fubar releases, Fubar, that will be the Adrian cosplay. But I'll do both probably eventually. I do reuse my cosplays. Hey there, Ice Trains. So the city's developer works on 3 mods at once. Oh shit, yeah, okay, that will take a while then. Hey Kaijo about that. Wait, who's Kaijo? Cheapest ever Vought cosplay. I think a Vought cosplay would involve me doing something racist, probably. I'm not sure how else I could do it, and I don't want to do that. Unless I get like a full body like suit, like a mask. And that there's like a red eye on it. That could work. But I can't paint myself Vortigon color. The City 17 Citizen. I mean, I did cosplay a rebel. I did do that. That was 100% S tier. Yeah, there's no debate about it. This is S tier. Oh yeah, right. I remember this. Shit. They felt like it was shooting at us, which I think was random, but that's cool. I don't want to replace this map? Well, I don't know. I don't remember all the ratings. I think it was his 3rd place. Probably. Lucia cosplay as Hunter the Freeman. I did. I cosplayed as Mitchell Shepard already. I never went up there, I just realized. Is it shooting at you? Or is it random? Or it's probably like triggers that like... Once you go near a certain area, it will shoot there, right? That's very cool. It is aiming for me. That's sick. Yeah, this map is S tier. No doubts about it. What your persona would be? Probably Bobber. That'd be an awesome like fan art. Like someone drawing me like in a Bulber cosplay, like Bulber fursuit and wearing like the hat on my side. Carrying it. That'd be a very funny fan art. There we go. I remember this sequence on the screen. Hell yeah. Let's hope we don't get hit. Oh shit, we may get hit. Oh shit, we may get hit. Hell yeah. I draw a pregnant furry. Okay, no, you don't do that. I'm not pyrocynical. That is true. Hell yeah. Where's this door? Is this where we came from? Yeah, it is. Right. I think that's like a tunnel here. I want to check out one moment. I know we're kind of like moving towards the end game, but I want to check this out. Wait, did we go up there? We did go up there. I'm dumb. Okay, let's leave then. Power cosplay. I'd be down. But I don't know how to do that. Outside of getting like an actual fursuit, which is like 10k probably. Ah shit. Which one was yours? Shit. Acid Arena, I see. I had a worry about Acid Arena for a moment. I thought for a second like it didn't fit the theme because there wasn't like any hazardous waste. But I guess the bile that the antlion workers spit out, that does count. It's kind of a waste. So you just about made it. Okay, I remember this ending as well. Was it Falconberry? Maybe. I'm not sure if I'll do another Dark Interval video though. Well, maybe I'll do it in like a few years. Very scary ending. Ominous ass ending. Okay, but yeah. No debate about it. This is S tier. Is it in front of Poison Control? Yeah, it is. It is. It had that very Half-Life 2 feel to me, which I love. So for me, this is spot number 1. Currently. Yeah. Okay. Time for the next one. Spot number 1 is Lucia's map. I'm not judging my own. I'm not judging my own. I'll leave that to the MapLabs judges. Now we're playing... This one has a weird name. Inner City 17 Metro Waterworks Channel. Let's get into it. Hey, dance card, awesome job with that map, by the way. Awesome job. Also say bye to Bobber, guys. Bye-bye. By Shoes. Shoes also another candidate of, like... Shoes takes part in every single competition. And also judges a lot of them, I think. So we can expect some high-quality map here. But again, they had 2 weeks, so... Even the best of mappers crumble at a 2-week deadline. Bye, Dr. Ben. I said no backrooms. The backrooms technically have this environment. Technically, I guess. I don't think people would have enjoyed a backrooms map here a lot. Well, I mean, depends on how good you do it. Opinion on the ratio of good ending games to bad ending games. I like good endings. I like a lot of bad ending games. If so, I'm not a fan, honestly. I mean, it can work. It can work depending on the story, but I want my games to end good. If it fits. Does C mean bad map or okay map? C is still okay. C is okay. Yeah, C is okay map. C is okay. B is like, it's good, but I wish for more. A is like, solid. And S is hell yeah. In case you wanted for Acid Arena, since that's your map, it was just very short. That's kind of like the main reason I put it down there. It also didn't involve enough acid to me, like Hazardous sludge. But it's fine, it's a fine map. I get the 2-week deadline is a very short deadline. Right, this door open, okay. Whoa, okay. And that's a 2 weeks, ah shit. Sounds like one of these story, where he also had like, I don't know, 5 days or something. I must consider myself lucky to be in the position to be able to stream like 5 hours a day and work on the map for, yeah, the entire period basically. I think I did have like the most time out of anyone in this competition to work on my map. I don't think this is intended what I'm doing here. I think we must lower this. Hope you like being the background audio while I work. I love being the background audio. That's like what half my content is for. Well, that's not actually true. I do put a lot of effort into my visuals, but if I was to watch my own videos, which I don't, I would put them on the second monitor as well, so I get it. Someone's supposed to run down here, right? The control thing... Okay, I think this thing can spin. We must bring this thingy to spinny. Ah, there we go, ladder. There should have been a light here, next to it. Just having it completely in the dark is not a great practice. The same message 3 times, you never read it. It does happen, I'm very sorry guys, it's not a personal thing. But what did you send? If you were to cosplay Conversion, what would you cosplay? I don't know. I probably wouldn't go. I think that's the real answer. Actually, now, if I was to go to, like, I don't know, Gamescom or something, which I've never done, or something along those lines, I probably would put on a cosplay of some kind. But I don't know which one. It probably wouldn't even be Half-Life, honestly. I don't know. Depends. I mean, if any of my... if I had all my costumes, it would either probably be the Barney one or Adrian, I guess. Because those are like the most actual recognizable ones. I would do Mitchell Shepard if I actually had the blue like top. As I've said already, I colored that in post-production, so it wouldn't actually be the accurate colors. Because I looked everywhere, guys. I checked eBay like for weeks, every day, but there was never like a blue camo thing I could order. The only one I found was very expensive. It took like 7 weeks to ship, so I didn't do that. So yeah, it was an Adrian colored camo vest that I colored blue in post-production. You could dye it blue. That's true. I could dye it blue, but I don't know how to dye clothes that well. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. I hope this map continues. I hope this isn't the end now. Like I said, I probably would go for a completely different thing. Tattoo cosplay. Sophie would like that, I think. I want to do an Alex cosplay eventually. I don't know where to get those clothes. Shit. Maps do have left? Not that many. Because like, if you're here for like another half an hour, you'll see every map that is mine. I think I'll take extra time with mine because I want to do like a developer commentary sort of thing with my map. Main Alex Vance. Yeah, I wouldn't particularly put in effort to actually look like feminine. I would just wear Alex clothes, I guess. Please. Alex will happen eventually. I don't know on what occasion, but it will. If I can find those clothes, that is. I don't know where to find like a crop top gray jacket or whatever she's wearing. Maybe go about making a director's cut for his map. That's fair enough. I want to do a director's cut for mine eventually, because I do have plans for like a sequel to it and stuff. That would involve me updating the first map to, well, I wouldn't say a major degree, but like some things would need updating, including perhaps the intro text and the models of the characters. That's probably everything. I can't. Do I have to like shoot something from the other side? I mean, Ice Trains. I could see a director's cut of your map being cool. Looks like it was awesome. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. Having like a grenade skill throw that you have to do, even if it isn't particularly hard, but that's a cool idea. This is the end of the trigger anti-map. Wait. When did this open? Huh? Wait, I was so sure this was it. Ah, never mind. Now this works. Cosplay of Russell. That's a cool idea. I didn't think of this. After the stream, is the able effective? You're gonna be able to everyone. Yes. Oh wait, I'm still dumb. Yes. To anyone who's here after the stream, anywhere between like 20 minutes to 2 hours after the stream, my abiotic factor video will be releasing, and I ask you to give it a chance. Please give it a chance to try and watch it. I think you will like abiotic factor if you're a Half-Life fan, and it's a very different video on my channel. It's not Half-Life. Which is why I need everyone to give it a chance at least. Because, yeah, that video is gonna be an uphill battle in the algorithm. So if that sounds in any way interesting to you, go check it out. But yeah, if it doesn't sound interesting to you at all, then don't watch it, because we don't want to confuse the algorithm either. Shit, now I gotta spin the wheels though. Okay, let me log in. I'm not logged in. We have a stream Abiotic Factor? Maybe, yeah. A very long time ago I was in talks with Leanify. Leanify actually like got me to buy Abiotic Factor. And we were talking about like perhaps doing like co-op streams of it. But I'm not sure if that will ever happen. But maybe. The potential idea. The Abiotic Factor is so much better. Wait, really? I think Abiotic Factor, like I make it a major point in my video to talk about how much better it is in co-op. I think, at least. It's like perhaps the best co-op game ever. But that's totally a shit. Totally up to preference. And if I better make a cameo video just like the Dark Invader. Oh, that's true. That'd be cool. He doesn't. That would have been cool though. I think Leanify is very busy though currently. I have been uploading a lot, so I don't think he could have done it. Even if I did think of that. We want to play Abiotic Factor one day. You should. Also, very cool was on my post announcing the Patreon, that is on Patreon now. One of the two lead developers commented on that and said that they're a fan. Like, I was blown away by that. I love that game. Like, for one of the creators to comment was insane. Shit, this is cool. I love the looks of this map. Yeah, Zach. I wasn't aware of the name even before that. I had to Google who it was, but I am very honored. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, please. Please. Why doesn't this work? Taking every devlog. I don't watch them. Well, I watch them sometimes, but I don't look at the names. I think I want the Abiotic Factor that's on Twitter. Oh, good idea. Honestly, good idea. He did comment like, if you need anything, reach out. Maybe I'll do that. But I think I will wait until my podcast skills are a bit better. I don't want the second episode to be with such a celebrity guest, you might say. Like off comments on Abiotic Factor views, I'm surprised he knows about you. I am as well. But I mean, they are clearly inspired by like Half-Life, right? It does make sense, I guess. But still, I wasn't expecting that, definitely. Oh, hell yeah, RPG time. Why is that door so... I thought it was like a G-Man door for a moment because it was so bright. But it died in one shot. But yeah, I'm honored by Zach commenting. Okay. As soon as we're at the end. Hell yeah! Eek. Did you know that the reason why Abiotic Factor is so great is because Zach himself doesn't like survival crafters, so he made one he would enjoy. And when you know everyone loved it, that's a very fun fact. I wish I would have known. Oh. Am I still live? Okay. I got a notification from OBS saying disconnected for a moment. I hope I'm still live. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. It is better than Poison Control, I think. Not better than Intoxication though. Intoxication was a smoother experience. Okay. Right. Good. On to the next one. We're on to the last one actually. Well, it won't be the last one. We still play my map afterwards. I'll do like a developer commentary on it. I thought my internet was being weird. No, I think it was on my end, I think. Right, Drain. This one also looks pretty good. From the images at least. Judging the book by its cover.
Warning.
It was my internet for a moment there.
Detected.
Yo. Yo. Handlines moving along the roofs. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, my video is, I think, a very detailed look at abiotic factor. So you will leave that video knowing everything you need to know, and deciding if you want to purchase it or not. And if you already know the game and like it, you'll probably enjoy the yap about it. What I missed? You missed a good map, Cash. I don't know how long you were gone, but the last one was pretty good. And some abiotic factor rap. Yep, yeah. Rap. You did not miss a rap. Okay. The classic puzzle. So the guy for doing dishes, that's true. Do not do the dishes, watch Lucia instead. A good rapper? I'm not a good rapper. Oh. That is a very powerful pipe that just opened or whatever. For it to drain this much so quickly. What the hell did we open? Oh shit. Maybe the judges, I won't rap. Oh man, this is drain grain. There must be a gigantic... No, I think I opened a dam. Even then. Even a dam wouldn't do it this quickly, I don't think. But okay, okay. That looked very cool. I like how that's actually like... how we're slowly revealing the map. That's very cool. Very huge vacuum, yeah. Okay. Water to Pakistan. Wait till you see the bottomless pipe. Oh, I'm excited, I'm excited. Oh shit. This is very Ravenholm suddenly. That's what it was. I've never heard a countdown knocking. Like dun 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 dun. Oh, big plank. Suspiciously big plank. Oh no. And it's actually another case of a data center location. This right there's a data center. I like how the zombies knocked over there. Good thing I get some meds. I think you should. Have you ever played Hand Shoulder? No, I've not. I haven't even heard of that game. What that? What is that? Oh shit, oh this is cool. This is awesome. I just need to wonder why the barnacles only now grabbed all this, but it's cool nonetheless. Give me one. Please. I just need one. Any of them. I suppose this is what I'm supposed to do? Shit. Hey there, Bogey. Shit. I need to put the plank away first. Get out. Okay, never mind. That just doesn't work at all. There's something creaking. I don't know why. That didn't work. How long did it take for you to make the map? My map? I assume like... Well, my streams were like 28 hours in total. But I did work on it off stream as well. Maybe double that? So maybe like 60 hours to make it, I guess. 60 focused hours. Can I just take the barnacle? Wait, let me break this map. Ah, didn't work. Oh, there's more level down here. Interesting. We're back here, okay. Fair enough. Ah! Shit. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. It's hard of here. Half the time I did nothing off camera, but other times I did do a lot off camera. Like the final day I worked like 15 hours on the map. So that alone contributes a lot. Plus like the updates afterwards. Like bug fixing and stuff. Fixing the crash, the mysterious crash, which I will talk about later. The ladder. I see the ladder. There's a ladder, yeah. Ladder. Doesn't work. I pressed E on it. It's not working. I've tried it already. You're not watching the stream. Unless there's another ladder. In which case I am of course a dumb one, but I don't think there is. Other side? Wait, okay. I may be dumb. What ladder on the other side? Oh my god, okay. Okay, but this is very easily missable, okay? Okay, no, I may be dumb. I may be dumb. There we go. I may be dumb. My solution was better with event. There's gonna be a rock rolling down there or something like Indiana Jones. Right? I think my vent solution was better. Okay, I can't jump down there, I'll die. A lot of shotguns. I've never been in a grain elevator, no. That does seem like a terrifying concept, though. Aren't they like filled with asbestos as well? Or is that just some... Am I hearing like someone drinking or something? Oh, never mind, it's just the bubbles or something. What did this do? Something opened. Or something. Oh, there we go. Oh shit, of course. The gravity gun really is goated for any gameplay. It's very hard to implement into your lore. That's the only thing. If you want to include it in a mod that's also set in the Half-Life universe. I think Swelter was smart enough to have like an alternate gravity gun, like the magnet gun. That's smart. But that one couldn't pick up things. Someone needs to make like a mod, like some big mod, like Entropy Zero or something. They need to have like a, they need to introduce like a mass-produced resistance weapon that works similarly to the gravity gun, like a magnet gun or something. And then any mod can use that asset and go, yeah, this is this was made by this so and so. That's why this is here as a gravity gun replacement. Perhaps I'm just taking it like, perhaps I'm just thinking too deep about it. I don't think it's that deep. Just use a gravity gun, I guess. That's the shit I think about when making maps. Everything needs a lore reason. Unironically. And mass produce HEV, yeah, true. Yeah, I didn't notice the zombie going flying. Oh, time for another map review. Yeah, like a shitty gravity gun. Perhaps like another Zen crystal in there. That'd be cool. There probably exists like a janky gravity gun model. Oh, this is awesome. There's the bottomless pit, I think. Is this the correct path? Yeah, probably is. Backtracking, but I think it is. Come on. Okay. It is made from scrap already, that is fair enough. But it's like high-tech scrap. We need like a very shitty gravity gun. Can I jump down these? Never mind, that was kind of very dumb. I should have jumped on this one. I picked the wrong one. Yeah, these look like a break any second. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think Bollocks did play this map. Up to beta gravity gun. I forgot what that looked like. I wanted to use gravity gun. That'd be funny. By the way, guys, I won't promise anything. I don't know. Maybe it will just be a regular one, but I might stream again this week, like on the weekend or something. This is a very slow door. Surely this could have been quicker. Because I need to play something as my next video topic, and I don't know what it is yet. Maybe it is New Times again. Maybe it's Gunman. Maybe it's probably Gunman. Honestly, I need to do a Gunman video. Gunman Chronicles. Gunman Chronicles, by the way. I played that game. That was my first contact with Half-Life, actually. I played that game a shit ton as a child with my dad. The deathmatch mode. I've only played Gunman Chronicles deathmatch mode. I got scared of the single-player campaign as a child. Because of the dinosaurs. I think I was scared of the dinosaurs. For some reason they creeped me out. I've only played the deathmatch of it a lot. A lot. Maybe my dad would just, I don't know, we just do some like bullshit in there. We just, I don't know, we try and find a way outside of the map or something. Do stuff like that. Very great memories. I figured out how to do shotgun jumps in Gunman on my own. I didn't know this were a thing, but I don't know. I figured it out as like a 8-year-old, which I'm kind of proud of. Kind of smart of me as an 8-year-old. Gunman saw the high glorious VA and the female VA. Oh shit! Oh, that's cool. I think Gunman will be the next stream. Again, this will either be next Tuesday as usual, or I will go live on the weekend. We'll see. I also need to do some uni stuff, so I might not do it on the this week. I don't know. Very autistic of you, yeah. Okay. Well, that's an interesting outro screen. I dig it. And now you can see what the map looks like in full. Cool. This one was very fun. And it's instantly wrecked if you push him into the pit, by the way, hell yeah. Great. Right. Okay, so obviously this is S tier, right? No debate. But which place? It's better than this one. It is better than Poison Control. It is better than Inner City 17 Waterworks Channel. I'm... Below Pokemon, so actually it's here. I'm unsure between these two. I'm unsure. What are you guys saying? Where does this go? 8 here? You guys think this is worse than these ones? Oops. Intoxication is longer. Is it? I thought this was longer than Intoxicate. Oh, I think they're about the same length. I don't think that's a fair... That puzzle probably breaks it down. Intoxication. Huh. All of you seem to think that Intoxication is better. But I mean, this is my list, right? So I need to form my own opinion. Yeah, it is S tier. Let me see Intoxication. Intoxication was really good. You did miss a peak map there. It is... So it's Drain Grain, right? Let me do a review of it. The looks were awesome. The idea of having like the sludge move down and revealing the map slowly is very unique. I've never seen that before. Very great. I like the barnacle moment. The ladder puzzle, again, that was me being dumb, I think. There should have been like a small light next to the ladder that kind of shows it better, but my bad still, my bad. I like the combat. Remind me, there were two moments, two defense segments, right? The one at the very end with the very slow door, and then there was another one before that, right? Or am I imagining things? Like another door that very slowly opened? Or was that the only one? The one at the very end? There were two, right? The elevator. Oh, right, the elevator. Yeah, right. I think... Oh, I don't know. I really like this one. Okay. Genuinely, only for the reason that there were two defense segments there. I think I would have preferred like a battery puzzle for the elevator. I think the ladder puzzle was bad because it did look like jumping from the vent was correct. Partly because of that, but less so than the reason that the final defense segment should have been longer, I think. And the first one should have been a battery puzzle instead, where you go on like different adventures or something. Similar to my map with the mine segment in the beginning, I think. Which is why it's... the music isn't supposed to be like so ominous. I think it's right behind Intoxication. Anyone who says this, I don't disagree. That's a totally valid take. I'll put it in this way. I think I like the looks of Intoxication a bit better, and the gameplay felt a bit more smooth due to there being only one defense segment. But we are talking best of the best here. Like, this is... Again, if you do this, totally fine. I'm not mad at all. But I'll do this. Because I like the looks a bit better and it felt a tiny bit smoother. Like, if this is a 10 out of 10, this is a 9.7 out of 10. Very close by. Yeah. I'm not rating my own map in this list. I'm not gonna do that because I'd feel weird about it. Mine is probably a bit better than Facility North Forest, but something. I'm just kidding. But I will play my map now, and the last part of the stream now is gonna be me like doing a developer commentary on my own map, and I'll probably link that in the on my Steam page for the add-on, so people can yeah, watch that if they're interested in the development process. It's not gonna be super detailed. I won't like put up images of behind the scenes. You guys have those streams to do that. Maybe we should give each give them a rating out of 10. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't think. It's hard with these because like a mini game. How do I rate that? It's kind of. I mean, none of these are awful. I guess what I will do is, let's just say Intoxication is a 10 out of 10 here. It isn't like, I don't know, compared to everything, it isn't a 10 out of 10, I guess, you compare it with everything ever. But in this case, it's the best map, so it's the 10 out of 10, like, relatively speaking. Now, but relatively speaking, this would be a 0 out of 10 then. Nah, never mind. Objectively speaking, this is like a... For what it is. Yeah, but also, it's short. Again, alternate timeline is not my personal favorite kind of thing, but it's fine. I'm not going to deduct points for that. It's like a solid... It's a solid 9 out of 10 mod, I think, compared to everything, including stuff like Entropy Zero and Underhell and shit. So, 9 out of 10. Very good score. And Facility North Forest, for example, which was my least favorite map here. The beginning was still kind of cool. It looked fine. The puzzle, it broke for me. The puzzle was very confusing and I didn't have the brain power to get into it. But it's still, because it doesn't look completely awful, and I think there is something that I could have done if I put in more effort, this is still like, even to me, like subjectively, like a 4 out of 10 still. This isn't bad at all. Booger Monster was a definite upgrade to that. I'm gonna do 10 out of 10, I guess, for everything. I guess that's fine. Booger Monster is... I guess maybe 4.5 out of 10. It did feel a bit... It didn't have like an annoying puzzle though, so I put it up above C. Acid Arena, we're making a big jump here now. Okay, this is like 4 out of 10, 4.5 out of 10. Again, this is very subjective of me. This is a... probably like a... Because it's so short, I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. If it was like twice the length, if we had like another like hallway with another room similar to that, and maybe like some kind of ending, this would have easily been like an 8 out of 10. It's only because it's so super short, I'm gonna give it a 6.5. The Sinking C-17 I can't rate, it's a mini game. I don't know how to rate this. If you like fishing games, this could be a 10 out of 10. For me personally, I think it's also a 6.5 out of 10. These are very like similar to me in ranking. Because, I don't know, it's not my type of thing, really. Acid Exchange was a 7.5 out of 10, I think. Oh, only in looks it could have gone up. The looks, I'm degrading it by 2.5 points. This one, I like this one. Very solid, cool visuals. It's like an 8, I think. Just because there is like a lot of comment and it's also very short. And I didn't understand the voice acting at all in the end. So yeah, this is 8 out of 10. Poison Control was solid, 8.5. This is also an 8.5, I think. And is it 8.5? Wait, chill. 8.3, 8.5, 8.8, and 9 out of 10. Okay, there we go. There you have all the numbers. I'm debating right now. Obviously, like, the second half of this is gonna be a developer commentary. Should I restart the stream so it's like a separate stream? Nah, never mind. I have a link for it already. Nah, I won't do that. Never mind. Right. Let's move on. I will change the title though, I think. Or let me add to the title, I guess. Because we are not done yet. We are far from done. To anyone who didn't understand. Plus Toxic Quarry Developer Commentary. Updating the title. Dev Commentary, it's a very long word. Dev Commentary. Okay. Right. Gonna try every Easter egg? Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's jump into it. Toxic Quarry. I think, yeah, this should be the newest version. Right, yeah, we're gonna, I'll put the timestamps, yeah. So I guess, let me do an intro for this. This will be the very improvised live stream commentary for my map Toxic Quarry. I live streamed the entire process of making it, almost the entire live stream of it, and the entire process of it. But this will be like my afterthoughts. What went well? That was my sock, yeah, I put on my sock. What went well, what didn't go well, what I would do better, ideas for a sequel. The problems I faced, there's a very dumb problem I faced with this map that it will be funny to hear about, I think. The game crashed? What happened? Just Epic Games doing an update or some shit. Or whatever. Okay. This talk is a crucial part here. Okay, let's get into my map. Toxic Quarry. Let's try what app free. First off, on this one, disable captions to avoid subtitle errors. This was done. I'm gonna enable them. Subtitles enable. The reason I did this, there are custom voice lines in this mod. The Half-Life 2 workshop doesn't allow for custom voice lines, so I had to make my own custom subtitles. Sorry. So I had to make my own subtitles, and on top of that, the reason you have to disable the regular ones is because of scenes are used. Scenes are when characters do this stuff, like with their hands, or do this with a gun. And I had to reuse existing ones and cut the sound out of them. Replace the sound, rather, with nothing. So that they don't talk while doing it. But I couldn't get rid of the subtitles. And so when you have subtitles enabled in the custom scenes that happen later on, you will have wrong subtitles, which is why you have to disable the regular captions. That's why this beginning intro exists. Delivering supplies 50 miles from White Forest. In hindsight, I would have changed this. This was a critique by 1UpD. Because you don't do that. It never happens. You don't deliver the supplies. The reason I added that is because I wanted there to be a reason that you have supplies with you. What I should have done, and what I may change this to, is that it simply says answering a distress call. So that you're actually en route to help these guys there. And the intro can still happen the way it does. But yeah, I may change that. This is one thing I may update in the future. That it doesn't say delivering supplies, because otherwise you kind of feel like you achieved nothing by the end of it. Where you just like escape the map and you go like, okay, I didn't deliver my supplies. Whoever's waiting on those never got them. So I may change that. Do something in the next 5 seconds? I am. Yeah. Okay. So I may change it in the future. Right, so this intro sequence now. This, by the way, this intro sequence here, this car driving, I copied the logic from my Eye Candy 2 map, another map competition, where you also drive a car in the beginning, and have a car crash happen. And that, yeah, I simply copied that. This is this is my third map to start with a car crash, which is worrying, probably. It's quite a lot. Yeah. One sec, I'm quickly looking for something. Which is my concept art for this map. I guess we do it in a bit. We can do it in a bit. Never mind. We do it in a bit. It's like hours after C-17 explode. Yeah, I'm not sure where this is in the timeline of Half-Life 2. I'm not decided entirely yet. It is definitely after Half-Life 2, at least during the uprising, like the end of the uprising. It has to be after that somewhere, but I don't know where. This could be during episode 2, after episode 2, during episode 1, after Half-Life 2, before episode 1. I don't know that yet. That would probably be something discussed in the sequel. Add a radio garbled voice during the drive. Yes, that's something I'm planning on doing. With this update, I plan on doing to this eventually. Right. This intro sequence here, I needed an excuse for the player to like get involved in this map. So the fast zombie jumping on the car, I was inspired by episode 2, where that also happens. And yeah, that's how we get this intro sequence. In regards to what this map is, the setting, I copied the wake up sequence from another scrap map of mine I made like 6 years ago. I had the initial idea of like toxic waste. I knew I wanted to do like a episode 2 kind of environment. That's what I was going for. And I thought about a car dropping down, because you need like a starting point. And I thought a car delivering supplies. That way you have weapons, or like a crowbar at least. Right into the action. You're a rebel on a mission. You're doing something else afterwards. And the color of the car is white, supposed to be blue in the beginning. It isn't blue in the beginning, it's white. I think you missaw that. And yeah, I thought this car crash was a good idea. Initially, I wanted the drop to be even steeper, like have this be like double as high, but I think the player would have died. And this one ended up looking nicer. And like this height ended up looking nicer. I also had the idea in mind, which I never did, to have like a rebel lean over like the cliff here and go like, hey, you down there, I have some supplies for you, come over, help us, or whatever. But I couldn't fit that in any way with the way I did this in the end, so yeah. Catch you another time, Jeffinator. Thank you for joining. Right. The crowbar here, it's missable. You could just not see it. But there's an emergency trigger here, which no matter where you go here, you will pick up the crowbar. Unless you do this, which I never tested. You can just leave the building immediately. This is something I saw in a playthrough of someone else. Just goes to show there wasn't enough playtesting. I never thought of this, and yeah, I will add a player clip here eventually, so that will be fixed. But even if you go here, for example, you will pick it up. Yeah, and once you break these crates, I wanted the player to like get adjusted to what the weapon they're having, and only when you break these crates or move past here will the zombie through the door approach. This one is done manually, the explosion here, so that all the props fall down. Big Brother is watching. This radio could also be used. Maybe like hear like a voice line, "Whoa, was that your car that crashed?" or whatever. I thought about that idea, but I had this idea like 2 hours before I had to submit, so I didn't do it. Again, this would be probably I think for the definitive edition or whatever. Right. Now you move out here. I want to guide the player immediately with this bright light right here. I want the player to immediately head down to that hut. And in every video I saw people playing this, I got 2 videos sent to me of people playing this. Plus I watched another 2 people playing this. In all 4 cases, the people immediately run here, so I think I succeeded in that. The bright red light, it just being a hut, this path being like blocked off a bit by the toxic sludge, and this bright light. Plus a door that you know you can use thanks to the handle. I think leads people here immediately, and yeah. So that was successful. Flipping this lever, bit of a spark here. In hindsight, there should have been a louder sound, like a bigger spark sound effect, to even more clearly signalize like, okay, this is you need electricity here. There's no electricity, no power. Even though it doesn't make sense that there are sparks at all, even if there's no power, but whatever. And this zombie right here is supposed to help you understand, okay, this door here should be opened. And yeah, you can see, like, I added supplies here as well. Added a clear sight, like, okay, there's more stuff here. Oops. Just so the player's like very clear, okay, this is where I have to go. But this power doesn't work, so you follow the cable and you see it goes down to the mines. Yeah. Outside of that, this is just blocked off, obviously. The toxic sludge obviously guides you. I made a simple path here that leads down here. No, once the gate opens, the zombie would stop, yeah. Bit of combat. Excuse me. Okay. But these zombies are just a bit of gameplay. There's still nothing else here, really. I'm not sure why I added these. These don't need to be here. Oh, by the way, Easter egg reveal. You know the hula doll at the beginning? That was on the car? There it is. He's a COVID indeed. Yeah. Also, hey there, SNW. Playtest of this map, by the way, in chat. Right, so now you go down here. This fast zombie is supposed to be like a warning, a bit of a warning, like, okay, fast zombies will be down here. Yeah. Cables obviously also go down here. There's an interesting thing going on here with the fog switches. As you can see when you go up here. It's a very green fog. This involved like some trickery with like inputs into the fog entity. In like games like Left 4 Dead, this is simpler to do. Or using MapLabs, which is a Half-Life 2 like mapping expansion, I guess. But you can't do it on the workshop, so this involved some trickery. Yeah. But it looks good in the end. I think the timing is just right. Even if you sprint, if you don't sprint, it looks fine. Yeah, right here. You will go down here eventually, as you may know if you played this already. But I desperately, not desperately, deliberately, did no lights here at all. You're supposed to look right here in this, at this bright light. And then once you walk past, you see this. Okay, clear battery puzzle. You know this if you played Half-Life 2 ever. And at the latest point, like when you go here, you think like, what is this? A battery. Let me use that at this bright red light. I even debated if I put like a green light or a red light, I don't know, on the battery itself to like even more clearly connect these two, but I think it's enough already in this way. The one thing I kinda couldn't really clearly signal is that these lights are like this is a progress bar and these are the separate batteries. It's a bit hard to communicate. No matter what order you do these in, this is the progress, and at each level of progress, do you get you unlock something. You unlock one of two boxes of the door here. You unlock the lighting as well. Maybe like symbols could have done this better, adding like a light bulb here or a door here and a gate here would have been even better. But I think it does the job already. I think it's fine. This isn't the end of the world. Now the lights are on. You can look down here. You see battery very clearly. Favorite aspect of this map is the SMG placement near the zone by environmental storytelling. So yeah, I'll get to that in a moment. Then once you jump here, I think I did very like late into the map is I added these fences here after the playtest started, because most people genuinely just sprinted through here, which you can still do. That's still very possible. But I just realized that nobody playing this map, if you have like any experience in the source engine, bothered taking these crates at all. Nobody like did this, which is fair enough. This is a very short path, and it's tedious to move these crates. And so I just pre-placed everything, so it's just more like of a parkour kind of thing. It's like an alternate gameplay, I guess, to this. Yeah, the reason I have this toxic sludge here at all, obviously the theme was hazardous waste, so that's part of the reason, obviously. And on the other hand, I never saw, I don't think at least, I ever saw toxic sludge in the mines. I don't think anyone ever did this combination. Somebody probably did in like some mapping competition sometime, or like in another mod, but at least this is at the very least an infrequent thing. You don't see this often. So that's like why I was inspired to do this. And once you go here, a bit of environmental storytelling. Dead body, beers next to this dead body. These guys ate this guy. Hunter the Freeman. Did Hunter Freeman have that? The fence makes the stage longer. It's a trick that worked in Dark Souls. Makes short map longer. Yeah, basically. I could have done. I thought about making even more fences here, like even more like of a maze kinda. But I thought it was too tedious. I think players just want to do this, and then have it be done. And so I respected that wish. Oh yeah, right. This fast zombie right here. It only gets up once you take this battery, or if you go really close to it. If you like jump right here, then it will also get up. In both cases, that would happen. Second battery unlocks the door. This entire area here needed very little adjustments in playtesting. Basically none, I think. Outside of the fences that I added. This area I wanted to... This poison zombie right here was placed here at first. But this was a very early change I did. Because it was kind of weird to have like a fight against a poison zombie with a crowbar. So, yeah. Did I change this in playtesting? I don't think I did. I think I changed this earlier, but I may be wrong. SMG actually sounds horrible, yeah. Very important to me. I hate the SMG sound, so this is of mmod, I think? The mmod sound? I think that's the only add-on I have installed. Because I hate the SMG sound as well. Yeah, there's more supplies here. Bomber was here. More supplies. There we go. Oh yeah, last battery. this entire mine section, if you watch my streams, you'll know that the entire mine was a thing I debated even doing at all. There you go. I wanted to signal as clear as possible that now the path is unlocked. Plus the music. Oh no, this will get me claimed. This will get me claimed. Oh no, 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 no. Stop the music, stop the music. Ah, la, 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 la. It will get me claimed. No. Ah, whatever. Who cares? I even debated doing this at all, this entire mine thing, because I thought it could be like a bonus thing that I do only if I have time left. But, yeah, I just wanted to do it. And I'm very glad I did. I think this section is like the best one of this entire map even. I'd go as far as to say. If whoever is claiming this song, fuck you. Okay, I added 2 more enemy encounters here after the mine section. And now this works. Take a sip of water. My mouth's very dry. Okay. Sorry. Get the supplies. And once I got to like, this was pretty late stage change. I realized that there wasn't a lot of combat in this map, which is why I added like quite a few more combat encounters here, doing these zombies. The map was just a lot of walking. It isn't the idea to just spam zombies everywhere. I tried to make it like a bit of a unique combo here. With a poison zombie, and this used to be a fast zombie, I changed it to a regular one. I think it was a bit too hard on the player to have a poison and fast zombie at once. Let's look at this. These zombies don't have names? Depends, some of them don't. These ones do, I think. Yeah, this part, I tried to signal to the player that you can't go here with the harpoons. Not perfect, not perfect. But, I think you do realize, like, once you realize this doesn't work, you will probably rather quickly see this and think, okay, down here. Yeah, this is easily missable. There are people that miss this in their playthrough for a bit, but I think eventually you see, like, the lambda symbol and the crates here. I saw someone go back after they got the crates, which I could have probably signaled this better, that you can go up here, maybe like with more light or something. But I think it's fine. This common encounter, the fast zombie is running on an invisible floor up there, that extends further than the roof. There's stuff up here. A lot of people probably miss. Light ray effect, yeah, that's true. A light ray effect could have worked here. Gold rays. You can head back here. There's a roof, not a floor. That's true. It's a roof, not a floor, but I added an extra floor, like a floating floor right here. Can I... wait, there's like a command to show clip brushes, right? Draw clip? Yeah, here you can see it. This one. Or is it with 2? Yeah, you see how this extends? I can enable no clip. This is an NPC clip right here that the fast zombie runs on. And then, once it reaches this point, it gets clipped off here. For the very rare occasion that the fast zombie is on the roof, the player leaves again and heads out. In which case the fast zombie could run back here, which I didn't want, so... yeah. That's not really achievable now. It probably still is, like, if you, like, have a very extreme edge case, but in that case, I guess you deserve it. Okay. This one right here is... this is a somewhat hard part of the mod, having 2 zombie mines run at you. This one only stands up once the other one's dead. So try to separate the combat here. One thing I kind of failed to do... oh shit, I had the wall behind me. One thing I kind of failed to do is get the player to look out here. In all the playthroughs I saw, nobody looked out this window. Even though I kind of wanted him to see like the zombies and perhaps even like the character sitting in there. But yeah, I failed on that. It's not that deep. luckily. We actually missed a magnum, we didn't. Yeah, it's not that deep, again, to not see this. Most people see it on the second time you can look out the window, which is in a moment. Yeah, this doesn't work. In playtesting, I'm not sure if SNW is still in chat, I got the suggestion to mark this more clearly with like a yellow border around it or something, which I did. This is a playtest thing, and it turns out people did have a hard time seeing this, so that was a very good suggestion. It did help. It did help. Hey there, 1UpD. I'm doing a developer commentary on my map now, because I finished all the other ones. Yeah. So, once you go down here, there was, in this competition, there was a bonus challenge, which gives you nothing. Oh shit! I just a broken G-Man TV in the corner. That's true, there's a G-Man Easter egg on this TV. I can't trigger it again, unfortunately. But, yeah, there's a G... If you're very, very quick, if you run into this building, you will see G-Man here. But over time. Thank you very much for the donation. Yeah. Okay, once we head down here, there was a challenge to involve a toilet in here, in a special way in this map. And I did that. Right here. You can hear a zombie through the wall actually, earlier. And it flushes a grenade down the toilet. Yeah. This was my idea for a special toilet. You can look back here, which I like. See like where you were previously. Right, and I mentioned earlier people not looking out the window. Usually once they get here, they will look out the window. And see like something's going on with that building, something special with that. Let's get some help. You can head back. There's no reason really. The poison zombie is just staring, yeah. I wanted it to also like hit the wall, but I couldn't find a good animation, so it's just standing there. Yeah, this part. This is another playtesting thing. Again, playtesting, super useful if you make a map, have it playtested by others, and don't interact at all. Don't give them hints. They need to know as little about the map as possible. Because some people didn't realize the window was broken. And I agree. I thought, okay, fair critique. And so I added blood around it, so you can clearly see like, okay, there's a piece missing. A fast zombie through the wall. Does it make sense on bulletproof glass? No. But who cares? It's so the player can very easily looks out. And I added more explosive barrels here. Just so the player really very clearly knows, okay, I have to look out here. Look outside of here, and grenade crate. You know when there's a grenade crate you will need a grenade. And given this door is locked, the player will hopefully figure to do this. Check out the cool animation here, by the way. This is a episode 2 prop. Yeah. This one, I think this is perhaps the weakest part of the map. This right here, because it's not very clear where to go. You don't see a way forward, really. What you're supposed to do is take these crates right here and pave a way up around this fence, which I tried to signal to the player with these crates, but I didn't really do that well, I don't think. And I watched one playthrough by Arctic's Snow Pup, I think is the name, or Arctic Snow Pup on Discord. And in their playthrough, they just broke all these crates immediately. I just watched them and just thought, oh no. And that can happen. I did have indestructible crates here, like custom crates for a while, but they looked out of place and I thought, surely nobody breaks all the crates, right? But somebody did, and that is an issue. That can happen. But yeah. I do have an autosave right as the door breaks, so hopefully it's not too much of an issue. But yeah, in worst case, you can just do this. You take like 1 damage. Yeah. Now this part. There's in there, if you've played this map already, there's a big sequence with citizens talking to you. I needed to make sure the player doesn't go in there before every zombie's killed. I don't do that perfectly here. I just check that every zombie dies, and I have a counter that adds up. There's 7 zombies here. If it reaches 7, the door opens. And until then, the door is locked. And I needed like some kind of law reason for that, right? Like, why is the door locked? And let me stop the music in here. And I thought, okay, maybe the citizens in there locked it. The rabbits in there locked it. Which is why when you use the door beforehand... Great. You will hear one of 2 voice lines.
We're not opening the doors with all those crabbies out there.
Custom subtitles, by the way. When you spam it, it doesn't spam a sound.
Take care of the crabbies first.
This only works like every 8 seconds, and it switches between the 2 voice lines every back and forth.
We're not opening the doors with all those crabbies out there.
Yeah, I thought it would be a funny idea. I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead, and if you know The Walking Dead, they don't use the word zombies in there, or the word zombie in their show. And every like group of survivors they meet, they call zombies a different name, like walkers, I don't know. I forgot every other one, but they say walker, I don't know, brainies, chewers, the dead ones, whatever. And I thought crabbies was like a funny thing that a rebel would say about these. Yeah. Right, let's kill the other ones. It's like Russell calling Endline Legacy. Yeah, exactly. Something like that. Weapon flying. Okay. It was very hard to get it working that the zombie walks down this car right here. Like the zombie punching this window here. One thing that could technically happen is that you can lead a headcrab in there. In which case, I don't know how much that breaks things. Probably quite a lot. So just don't do it. Please don't do it. Yeah. Let's go in here. Infinite ammo for later. I had a very... Before I go in here, maybe music is annoying me for some reason. I had a very bad crashing issue. Once you enter this room, most people crashed. And I couldn't find the reason out why this happens for the life of me. Say bye to Boba for now, by the way. Bye, Boba. Sorry. I tried everything. I thought it was due to the sequences I used, the custom scenes I made, but that somehow broke it. After a ton of testing, where I eventually entered these commands. I did end, fire, prop, physics, kill. I killed every physics object, just to find out if maybe the physics props do it. And it worked. The issue was, in the back of the room there's a can, like this one, this exact one, in the corner of the room, that I accidentally scaled to 1.5 model scale. So it's 50% larger. That just crashes Half-Life. Totally. If you somehow interact with it, at least. If you walk to it, if you interact with it, if you shoot it, if you look at it for too long, I don't know, it like totally like overloads your physics system. And this crash only happens if you play this map in its entirety beforehand. I think with all the dead bodies, I think the 1.5 scale can just multiplies its usage of the physics engine. And it overloads, the game crashes. Yeah. So I fixed that. I found this can. I fixed that. And I reverted a bunch of changes I made beforehand, and then it crashed again. Turns out I actually had 3 props in that corner that were 1.5 model scale. There was another, this box right here was at 1.5 scale, and a shoe in the corner of the room. That was the cause of all my issues. Yeah. So yeah, that's how I managed to fix it. Eventually I figured found all these, and that's how I fixed it. Why did I do that? On accident. I think once I moved around the viewport, and I accidentally like grabbed it and scaled it for a bit, and in Hammer++ I adjust the size, which doesn't happen in regular Hammer. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Let's get to the sequence. Let's watch it in its entirety first, and then I comment about it.
Whoa, you took care of him like it was nothing. Thank you for helping us. My name's Magnus. If you don't mind, we could use your assistance. Ever since the shelling, the radio tower has stopped working, which was vital for communication between different resistance outposts, including White Forest. Thankfully, my friend Jane over here knows those generators inside and out.
Hi.
We just gotta keep her covered until she's able to fix it. Afterwards, we'll make a dash for the train. Alan has a few years of train driving experience, so he should be able to get us out of here. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
We thankfully have some tools to assist us if anything goes bad. Feel free to take whatever you need. Setting up turrets could be a smart choice, just in case.
Okay, so yeah, this is me voice acting, my very amateurish voice acting, but I think I did fine enough. I pitched it down like a tiny bit, like 2% or something, to sound like more old, I guess. Yeah. I probably could have found like somebody else to do voice acting, somebody like known in the scene or something, or like other talented voice actors, but I wanted to do it myself just to show that anyone can do it, especially those people that go to AI voices for their mods, and the argument is like, well, but what if they didn't find anyone? Do it yourself, as I did here. I have very little voice acting experience, and I managed to do it myself, and this is better than AI. Yeah. Right. This entire sequence, the subtitles, I just had to time out. By which I mean, I had to just listen and then, okay, this should be at about 6.5 seconds. Okay, this should be about 8.7 seconds. This should be at about, you know, that's how I timed the subtitles, and then adjust it until it fits somewhat. Yeah. These citizens, again, scripting characters, NPCs, like especially these, like rebels and stuff, in Half-Life 2, very hard. Very hard. By which I mean, they break very easily. So, in order to break them as little as possible, they will run out in a moment, outside of the building. I actually don't know what happens if I... Let me try and break my map. I think I can break it very easily. What happens if I leave the building before I do anything else? Okay, nothing it seems. Maybe I did good. Maybe it will break in a moment here. We'll see. Once you go in here, all of them will sprint out the door. Because I wanted to avoid like any player collision. Outside of this guy, he will wait for you in this, because I don't know, it felt weird if all of them run out. And he's like the leader, he'll wait for you. You can go in here as well. Get a few extra resources here. Why is there an axe here? Figure that out yourself, I don't know. Make it up your own headcanon. Yeah, I wanted... Initially, this entire, like, dialogue was way longer. I cut it down a lot, because I wanted to make this scene as short as possible to avoid any errors and stuff. And, why is there, like, toxic crackling here? That shouldn't really be happening here. There's no trigger hurt beneath here. Oh, whatever. It also involved a line, like, because you must think, why are there still shelling places after the uprising? And there was a line here of him going something like, I don't even know who's giving the commands for these shellings after the blue tower blew up. I thought it was a funny idea to call the Citadel the blue tower. And partly it's because I have trouble pronouncing Citadel in a slow way. Citadel. I always go, Citadel! Citadel! I don't know why I do it. But yeah, I thought blue tower was funny. Same thing with like Krabbies. But yeah, I cut that, so now it's unknown where this is taking place in the timeline. And yeah, let's see if I broke anything by leaving beforehand. Seems it's fine. Just slow down your audio. Yeah, it will still sound bad. Once you enter this room, the 70-second timer will start until the final battle begins. You can shorten that timer by bringing out a turret. One turret will shorten it by 15 seconds. If you bring out both, it's reduced to 10 seconds. It was out after 10 seconds if that happens. Another thing you can do, you can add 10 seconds to it if you go to the toilet. To which this guy will also comment.
Oh, a toilet break. That's fair.
Now you have 10 more seconds to prepare. This is something nobody will ever know, outside of the people watching this right now. But yeah, I thought it was a funny detail, like, you get more time if you go to the toilet, because they respect your toilet break. Yeah. If you don't bring out any turrets, you will have like a minute until it begins. Once you leave, he will also leave. There's like a very rare chance, which I don't know why this is happening, where she will go back into the building. She will like slowly walk here, and then stand here. It doesn't break anything, so I didn't bother trying to find a fix. I have no clue why this happens though. Like genuinely magic. I don't know why it happens. Curse map. But yeah.
Alright, Jane. I think we're all set. Good luck fixing that generator.
That happened quicker than I expected, but whatever. If you place these turrets here, you like basically break the entire combat segment because they rarely get here. If you have these turrets here, you're basically fine to do nothing. You can just stand here, they will win. Most cases, unless a zombie like sneaks up. Alright, the gnome. There's a gnome in this map. Hidden up here. All of them can die. All of them are able to die. Citizens usually have 40 health. I initially increased it to 200 health, and I made them fully regenerate every 1.5 seconds. That was way too OP. So in the end, after a bunch of adjusting and lowering it, I ended up on 80 HP, so double HP for them. And yeah, double HP plus yeah, regenerating every like 4 seconds or something, which felt like a good balance.
Make good use of it.
If I was to make this a map-based mod, I could have adjusted it with the depending on the difficulty. If it was on hard mode, it would be harder and stuff, like less health, slower regenerating, whatever. But yeah, these two regenerate quicker than Jane over here. This isn't because just to get ahead of it. This isn't because she's a woman. Okay, these two are not tougher because they're men. This is purely because gameplay-wise, I wanted the player to focus on defending her and not having to worry as much about these two guys. That's the only reason I did that. Just to be very clear. Yeah. The timer for the break happening for Magnus to go, we have earned ourselves a quick break, is set. Once the first wave starts, after like a minute, or I think after a minute just about, the break begins. This could also happen if you have killed no zombies, technically. The NPCs would kill some, but yeah. Ideally, if I had more time, I would have had like a trigger around this whole arena that like measures how many zombies there are. And we'll stop the first wave and start the second one, depending on like a counter. But I tried to like best figure out what like the ideal timing is of this, how long people will take, and yeah, I just made it a flat timer because it's like a billion times easier. But ideally, if this was like an actual game I was releasing, I would have actually counted the amount of zombies and started the 3 waves from there. Yeah. Same with like the second one. The second wave starts after like another like 20 seconds now or something. And that also ends after like 80 seconds or something. Something like that. You should add a progress bar of the waves. Yeah, very mid idea. Grazer's right. I wouldn't do that. I like the players just commenting about it. Yeah, she also, this isn't attached to her hand actually. You can see like she has micro movements that don't happen. Yeah, the break is very short also, I might add. And unfortunately, I think a lot of people will miss this sequence right here. Let me show it. He will cover, by the way. A lot of people will miss this because they're inside of like a building getting ammo. But I can't change it, unfortunately. Right, now the second wave starts. Very similar to the first one. This right here will break in the middle of the second wave. Oh. He comments on the propeller being used. Because I thought, the propeller is very useless. Like, in any other situation, why is it propeller there? If this was a rebel hideout like few days before, who placed the propeller and why is it there? Why? And the idea is that he made it, Magnus here, he made the propeller, placed it there maybe like a few days ago, and you get told that by him going, hell yeah, I knew it would be useful one day, once a kill happens with that. That's like the explanation there. Yeah, also it isn't attached, so that's an issue. It's floating. But whatever. Middle of the second wave, the propeller will break to increase the difficulty a bit. I think the second wave is actually the hardest one, which isn't what I was aiming for. Oh yeah, right, another thing. But I guess it's fine. The propeller breaking caused a lot of issues. Once it breaks, it always flew towards the NPCs, in my testing at least, and kills one of them, or the player. And so now when it breaks, there's a push that pushes it outside to the toxic sludge, so it doesn't hurt anyone outside of zombies. Technically, you could still be standing here right then and there, but I guess that's your fault then. To properly give the player access to like more health and stuff, I very clearly placed that right there. To like you can't miss it. Even running past, in the corner of your eye, you will see the medkit over there. That sounds fun. It isn't fun. You just lose outside of your control. That's why I removed that. Yeah, you won't miss these resources here. You can technically run out of health, but I think this battle is easy enough to where you don't lose a lot of health, usually. But yeah, if you use up this one, and that one back there, you would run out of health. Yeah, right here for example, now the break is starting, even though there's still zombies. Bit of mistiming, it's a gamble, if it works or not. Yeah. Second break starting. Also, yeah, here, let me show you the Easter egg room, I guess. Bower hideout. Jane, I don't want to stress you out, but we need to hurry up. Here goes nothing. Yeah, I wanted them to interact with each other to make them like feel like actual characters. Like they are an established group that existed before all this happened. Yeah, the turret's burning. Why is it burning? I don't know. Ask Magnus. He also doesn't know. Again, I wanted to increase the difficulty for wave 3, so I destroyed one turret. Maybe not use the rocket launcher. But yeah, I wanted to have the characters feel alive in a sense. That's why I added these interactions between them, even if they're like few and far in between. Yeah. The voice gives you maybe Schwarzenegger. I mean, I guess it's because it's also like he has like this Austrian accent. Yeah, Toxic Sludge doesn't do a lot of damage. That's like one major like flaw of this map. Like it really doesn't matter. Oh yeah, by the way, she screams for help if she gets damaged, as to alert the player that she's taking damage. But yeah, the Toxic Sludge basically does nothing. Can't believe Lucia said the M-word. I was trying very, very hard to pronounce it as very clear as possible. Yeah, right. Now third wave is over, and this radio tower will enable. Another voice line I cut from Magnus was that he says, I know this isn't the ideal place for a radio tower, because it really isn't. Especially given it's being like shelled and stuff. But again, I wanted to cut it short, so that line was cut. I will probably bring it up in the second part. More on that in a bit. Yeah. Thanks for playtesting, by the way. I added more fast zombies that spawn right here once you like the ending starts, so it actually feels more like a chase. There you go. So it actually feels like a bit more intense. These weren't here before. The gnome. Oh no, I missed the gnome. Right. Wait. Let me take the gnome. That's very important. More magnum bullets, please. I want it to be rare. Where did I put them? There it is.
Quick, everyone, to the train!
This still isn't ideal, really. Ideally, there would be more fast zombies running at you, but better than nothing, because there were none before. Alan walks here and disappears around the corner here to drive the train. Trains, by the way, can drive backwards. I had some people commenting about that. Trains can drive backwards. Yeah, this is Bober.
Your name.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a flythrough of the map again. We're not done entirely. Also, by the way, here the for the gnome you get the secret voice line in a moment here. Any second. By the way, thank you to the voice, to the playtesters, I mean. Arkinlander, Finest British Shield, Lavender Mancy, Leafy, Dr. Mudskipper, Autumn, and SNW. And thanks to the people who watch my streams.
Another thing. Why did you feel the need to take the gnome with you?
Yeah. Let me go back. We'll talk a bit more about all this. Why didn't I get to play it? Good question, Astolfo. I took people that didn't watch the streams. I wanted people that were as least, like, knew the least about this map as possible. SNW was a bit of an exception. He watched some streams, but everyone else didn't watch a singular stream really. Reichter checked in sometimes. Reichter didn't play it in the end. Reichter didn't have the time. But yeah, let me talk about the map a bit. About the playtesting. So playtesting again. Playtesting, people. Playtest your maps. Very important. Goodbye Bobblehead. It's still here. Down there. By the way, 1UpD if you're still here. You looked in your stream. You looked like down here like 10 times, but you didn't. You just about missed seeing the hula doll. Yeah. About the bug fixing. So after this map released, not bug fixing, the playtesting. The playtesting led me to, what was it again? Change this, the window. This was the most important change, I think, thanks to the playtesting, making this more clearly visible. And there was another thing. Right, adding this right here. This stuff, and also finding out about the crash that this is happening to more people. Again, 1.5 scale. This can right here cause all the issues. Plus this box and this shoe. I want to pull up some concept art. Show the G-Man scene, yeah, true. If you're very quick when running in here, you will see this G-Man scene, where he's standing right next to your crashed car. Very quick, let me pull up the concept art I made for this. That I drew on my iPad before I made this, before I even decided on making this map. Where is this image? I can name it music again, I guess. Where did I put it? It's way too early. I knew I sent it in the chat once. That's why I'm trying to find it. It's been right. Oh yeah, okay, I got it. One sec. I guess it's fine. Here you go. I showed this in my first stream as well. This was my concept art for it. And let me go into the exact angle that I ended up making this. I guess right here. Now we can compare. Oops. As you can see, this is like just about what I made. Let me stop the sound in game. Bit hard to do this in OBS, I guess, but this works. There you go. You see like the tunnels down there. On the very left up there is player arrives with car. I mean, you can see it, right? It's not an exact match, but it matches just about. The on the right there, oops, in the yellow circle, poisoned water treatment plant. That's the lore for this. This right here is a water treatment plant, used to be one, but after the apocalypse, it like obviously like dropped in. It not dropped in quality. What am I saying? It wasn't operated anymore, and the sewage overflow eventually caused everything to be to flood here with toxic sludge. I've never drawn an isometric drawing like this. But exactly what Barfios is, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I kind of... when this competition was announced, I thought like, I need to sketch this out before I try it. So, like, do I have a concept I can even make here? And yeah, that's what came of it. How to navigate between and meet NPC. Again, this NPC meeting at all was like... I wasn't even sure if I'll ever do it, because it's so hard to script, but in the end, I'm very glad I did. I think it's like I say the mines are the best part, and I remain of the opinion that it's the best mapping part of this map. But the NPC interactions are, I think, the heart of this map, like the core of it all. As 1UpD in the stream noticed, the radio tower, which is kind of accidental to be honest, but I did notice it as well afterwards. I can't, for some reason this music's annoying me. The radio tower itself is a very nice like landmark that you know where that like you can see it everywhere, similar to the Citadel in Half-Life 2. I don't think you can see it here, but it's okay. Actually, you can see it here. Yeah, like, I don't know, you have like a very clear goal from the beginning. And I don't know, is there anything more to comment on? Do any of you have questions about this? I guess it's kind of... The train escape was also like, I didn't have this plan out. It's also not in my concept art, if you look. There's no train at all here. I randomly thought like, there probably should be like a train here that arrives and like, yeah, where they offload their minerals and stuff that they mine in this mine. A ton of thinking went into like the lore of everything. Like, I don't know why this gate is here, for example, that like teenagers broke into the mine and they had to like gate it up. And the rebels placed like a few more like wooden planks here to not have the zombies come through here. Like the rebels lived here, or refugees lived here, a ton of them. And yeah, it got shelled obviously. It is kind of, it is very tragic what happened if you think about it. I think you find like a total of like 100 zombies here. And you must think, 100 people died here within like the last few days. They really don't care about it. They're not that sad about it. But yeah. But yeah, also one update if you're still here, by the way. I do intend on changing the beginning text from delivering supplies to like something like answering a distress call or something. That is a very good idea. I mainly got inspired by that thanks to 1UpD. 1UpD's criticism of you don't really achieve your goal here. Yeah. Question, was the water treatment plant an actual landmark you plan to make playable? Yes. There were, the idea, like, I had it as an idea in mind that you could maybe go in there at one point. But I decided against it in the end. Simply because of time. I didn't have the time to go in there and I didn't really know how it would fit. Yeah. Will it be Combine Director's Cut? No. But there will be a Director's Cut of this eventually. Not a lot will change. Not a lot will change. Again, I'll get into it in a moment. In part 2, you should have the reversing train back up to a track switch to have a short puzzle to switch the tracks before hop. Maybe, I'll see about that, maybe. What should you achieve your goal? Not everything's sunshine and rainbows. Fair point. But I think it is a fair, like, complaint to have. That, like, you have, like, a goal in the beginning of, yeah, delivering supplies, and then you never do that. It's kind of... I think it feels more satisfying to have it be answering a distress call. And it is the same, like, everything's the same, but you feel like you're achieving your purpose here. Once that happens. It's a bit random, I guess, is what I'm saying. Do you shop at Aldi? That is related to this, to this map. Was common enemies supposed to appear at any point in development? No. Very, from the beginning I said no combine involved. Actually, that's not a clear no. I had the idea of maybe having them show up in the end. The initial idea was for you to leave again with a car. That this area here, that you would actually, like, I don't know, drive here and up here and then go down this tunnel. Maybe with the supplies again. But then again, you do lose the supplies in here, so that didn't really make sense. And I had the idea of a potential Combine showdown here. Of Combine arriving with a dropship, maybe up here. And then, like, coming down here. Maybe, like, using, maybe, like, rappelling down here. That's an idea I had just now, but I probably would have had if I had Combine in here. So a final Combine showdown was an idea once, but I scrapped it very quickly because if there's one thing worse than citizen scripting, it is a Combine assault that you're scripting. That's way worse. Will there be a prequel to the map? Not ruling that out. I've been shopping around. I've been, I guess in my brain, I've been shopping around ideas for this map. These characters, because I love these characters. Alan, Jane, and Magnus. Maybe there will be a prequel, but I don't know. I don't know. On the, I guess the last thing that remains is the director's cut and sequel. We have the second bullet director's cut, yes. Also, by the way, one last thing. Right here, the Boba Easter egg. In the very beginning, if you watch all the streams, at one point I go, with this back here. At one point I thought, the fast zombie that's dead here, the head crab's missing. I should add that in some way, like, I don't know. I thought I would add the fast head crab as an enemy somewhere, but in the end I decided that the head crab would have killed the player probably. You probably would have died. But, despite everyone going crazy about him, Bober saved you and ate the fast head crab and defeated it. So actually, thanks to Bober, you survived. Bober is actually like the secret hero in this whole adventure. That's the lore. Yeah. Do you think you'd ever make custom skills for the individual characters? I'm getting to that right now. That's actually a point I want to bring up. On the Bober is a 2D image, yeah. Very much a 2D image. Although the fight is starting over there. But let me load a save because I don't want to, I don't know, mess up anything. What I want to change about this part right now is I have a contact, G Mornin. He's in chat a lot. Oh shit, this is right here. G Mornin, who's in this chat a lot, is helped me with modeling the view model. Not modeling it, just porting it over. But I asked G Mornin, are you able to make custom NPCs, like custom models, like kit bashing them? I didn't ask it directly, but he brought up the term. But can you change these guys to look like a bit different, make them look unique? I don't know, maybe like no beanie, maybe some scars, maybe like some extra armor on them, anything. And he said, yes, hell yeah. So he was very excited about it, and G Mornin, or whatever, they will receive their own models, their own unique models, all of them, all 3 of them. God, please shut up. Yeah, so they will look unique. And in the second part, they will also be like a bit more focused, and I want them to talk more. I had to make them completely mute. And also, by the way, remember how he used to be a medic and isn't anymore? I want him to be a medic. Maybe I'll change it in the definitive edition if I can figure out a way. But to have them shut up, I had to enable scripting mode. They're very limited in what they can do in that. They can still fight, thankfully. But if this guy, for example, is a medic, he can't heal you anymore in scripting mode. So I had to cut the medic idea. Unfortunately. Same with Magnus, by the way. Magnus technically is programmed to give you ammo. He can't because he's in scripting mode. And I'm unsure how to fix that. Maybe if I do a lot of voice lines as Magnus, and I delete a lot of other voice lines for the other characters, it could be possible, but I'm not sure if I'll do the effort. I wish he was a medic. It would have been more interesting. A medic train driver, but we'll see if I bring that back. Make it so that you throw medkits like in episode 2 mines. That's also regular medic scripting, unfortunately. The only thing I could think of was having him make him have like a medical aura around him. If you go near him, you just get healed automatically, but it kind of sucks. Oh yeah, another thing. On the voice acting, I had to make the voice lines really loud. If you watch a lot of my videos, you will hear me complain a lot about how characters are too quiet when they speak. I know why now. You have to make them really, 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 really loud. Unless you make a sound script, in which case you can change that like on the engine level, I guess. I didn't figure that out, I don't know how. It's still quiet, but the voice lines themselves are cranked up to a degree where they're almost distorted. They're very, very loud. And I think it works well enough for like this, for what it's doing here. But for example, you can't hear him in battle. You basically don't hear him. Changing sounds in the voice line requires really fucking loud because, yeah. I mean, it's pretty good now. It goes pretty far. This incoming is a scripted voice line because they don't talk otherwise. Yeah. Yeah, on the sequel, I want to get voice actors for both Alan and Jane. I will continue to be Magnus, obviously. And I have like 3 different main concepts in my head for the second part. It obviously also depends on what the next competition will be, where I do this. If it's, I don't know, if the theme is whatever, I will obviously have to adjust for that. I have very ambitious plans. Hopefully the next comp that I will take part in is longer and uses map-based. I want to use map-based very desperately. But yeah, it has to be like a bit of a generic theme. I don't know. Train Will. Sorry, not Will. I'm still stuck with Will. Will was the name of the old competitions like 10 years ago. But I don't know. Trains, a bridge, a forest, a city, I don't know, whatever. It has to be like a very generic theme. That's the only thing that I need for, and it needs to be long, like 6 weeks or even longer. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Bug fixing is one last thing. Because one of these spoke about it. Bug fixing. I had to do a lot of bug fixing. The one thing that I changed that aren't really bug fixes, and I feel kind of cheaty for, but you can update your map after the deadline, and there are basically no rules as to how much you can update your map. Apparently there was once someone that only submitted half a map, and then updated it to be a complete map, which I think is kind of cheaty, if you ask me. But I made use of that and added this fence afterwards, and I added these details. These cars right here. These 3 cars. These are the things I allowed myself to do afterwards. I do feel cheaty for it. I think there should be a rule that only bug fixes are allowed after the deadline. But I know that's hard to control for these judges. To like actually like have it, yeah. To actually like see that. But yeah, I changed these 3 things and obviously bug fixing. I think bug fixing is totally fine, 100% fine. Or like subtitles fixing, adding subtitles, whatever, stuff like that. Perhaps even like if I was to like expand the voice lines of these guys, I think that's also fair. But yeah. Yeah, that's true. If I make a software, I can use proper captions. Eventually, if I make like a part 2 and maybe part 3 of this, I will probably make it into like a big source mod where I can do more things. But that's for the far future. For now, this map will eventually receive an update. Maybe within the next few months, I don't know, whenever I find the time, where the characters get changed. Maybe I can make him a medic again. Hopefully I can make him a medic again. Map base, yeah, maybe with map base. And whoa. These poison hackers, man. And yeah. That's kind of what I'm planning for this. And maybe also I actually make this like add the logic to actually like count the zombies here so that the breaks aren't random. Yeah. Yeah, after the maps are rated, I can update whatever. But, yeah. Right. Soon the map will be judged. We'll see how I do. I think I have a good chance of top 3. Maybe top 1. I'd be very happy. But yeah, we'll see. Workshop is very limiting, yeah. I think, in terms of developer commentary, that's it on this map. Watch out for the update coming sometime this year, probably, but I don't know for sure. And yeah, I think that's it for the stream as well, actually. Let's quit this. Banger soundtrack to end on. Why is my shitty Chinese stream deck not working? Literally Chinese, by the way. Not just saying that. Literally Chinese. It's still not working. Oh, whatever. I guess I have to switch it manually. Camera big. There we go. Right! What a successful stream. By the way, let me show my ranking one last time, also for the people who just got here. This is my ranking. Yeah. Good. I will do a sequel to my map eventually. I can see this being a 3-part series, maybe with a prequel as well. I have an idea for a prequel that I won't say right now. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. Guys, in any moment now, in the next like hour or something, the Abiotic Factor video will release. Please go and check that out. Give it a chance. If you think like this video sucks, you can leave again, but give it a chance at least. It's a very good video. Very Half-Life like the game. Yeah. So please consider checking that out. Been a fun stream. Thank you all for being here. And thanks for the donations, for the people that donated for becoming a member. Who became a member. And I'm gonna go eat something, and then I'll upload the Abiotic Factor video. Or I'll do that first, I don't know. I'll see. Sometime within the next hour you'll get the Abiotic Factor video. And yeah, please go and check it out. Okay. Thank you all for joining, and yeah, that's been it. Thank you for watching. Oh yeah, by the way, it's auto Patreon already. Support me on Patreon. Best way to support me. Okay, actually now. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.